Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Hello, Shadow Lady.
Hello, Multi. Hello, everyone.
How was your week?
Not bad. Busy, but not bad. How was yours?
It was good.
That's good.
So, tell us about your week while I finish setting
Yep.
things up on my end.
Oh, so much recording and editing has basically been most of my week and work. I've recorded a whole bunch of stuff for my channel, most of which I have not edited yet, and yeah, there's a lot of editing to do in my future now. It's also started to get kind of hot here because, Australia goes into summer when everyone else is experiencing winter, and the pollen has been not very nice to me, so I sound a little bit nasally because allergies are not my friend.
It happens. Oh, I see
Hello,
someone.
JLA member.
I see someone in the chat. Black Myth Wukong must be doing the happy dance. Black Myth Wukong got the game of the year, from what I understand.
Woo! I haven't been running much of this content, the Outsider stuff. I think because for a video I purchased the stat points, the skill points. It's kind of motivated me from actually playing through the content a lot, so I'm glad we're doing that today.
Yeah, I still have to play through it a bit. And yesterday,
Yeah.
I missed it. I forgot to play it yesterday, sadly. Oh well. Hello, JLA members. Hello, Brendan Hardy. Hello, Bruce Wayne. Does the outside A3 give new skill points? No, it's there's only 10 skill points. Once you get the enough currency to be able to purchase like the outsider coin or something like that, you get 10 skill points, and you get what's it? Oh, a thousand quarks. So we're just
Yeah.
continuing. I did not finish that. How much do I have right now? Let's see. I have like
Yeah.
60
No.
something, if
Oh,
I recall
bragging, are
correctly.
you? I've only got 25 on this character.
I have 69, so I still need
Nice.
31 to go before I can get my 10 skill points and 1,000 source marks. Like I didn't purchase the currency from the marketplace like some people did, and I did not also spam the missions using weekly badges or stuff like that. I just the days I could, I played the missions, and that's pretty much it. Like, come to think of it, I did not even play the duo and the alert today, so this will be my first mission today.
Yay!
So hello, Bruce Wayne edits. Hello, Green Lantern. Hello, Azriel.
That is such a cool name.
Bruce Wayne is asking, could it be both sides for villain and heroes? Sadly, we can't. Heroes and villains cannot play together. Yes, sometimes the what's it called? The Suicide Squad matchmaking will match us together, or the Task Force X will match us together. But we cannot form groups with heroes and villains.
I wish they could. I feel like we would get through a lot more content if they allowed that.
Oh, just
Especially in open
realized.
world.
Just realized I did not invite you to the group.
Oh, thank
I,
you.
And if I like our friend Shadow Lady, you're wondering why am I looking like Blue Beetle right now? I wanted to
Yeah.
talk about the style a little bit. I made a video earlier this week about the Blue Beetle style. So basically, this is the reward we got for the 21-day reward. So if you were a subscriber and if you logged in for 21 days, you got the headpiece and the chest piece. Sadly, you can see on the chest piece, there's only two colors on the chest piece. Like there are some lines on the chest piece. You can see on the mask, we can't put those lines of black. So the mask does support three colors, but sadly the chest piece supports only two colors. And I saw some of you
So
guys
is that
mention
stuck
that.
on grey?
So,
The lines are stuck on grey?
well, it's not really stuck on gray. It's linked to the like right now it's linked to the light blue color. So whatever the color I would put to the
Oh,
light blue, that's what it would look like.
I hate that.
And some people thought that it was a bug and it would be fixed in a few days and a few weeks. It is not a bug. Sadly, it was confirmed by Angeliana on the forums that this was intended, so it is not a bug. So why do they not
Oh.
want us to have the black lines on the chest piece? And we have it on the mask, but not on the chest piece for some reason. It's a mystery. So sadly, if we were waiting, or if you thought that the chest piece would be fixed at some point, it will not be fixed. This is this is intended. Sadly, it continues the tradition of the devs of being like the evil monkey paw, where even when they give us what we're asking for, they don't give us what we want. It's sad, but that's how it is. But I saw some people who, despite that, were very happy to get their Blue Beetle style. So they're still doing the happy dance. They probably would be a little happier if they had the black lines on the chest piece, but uh, it's a it's a minor nitpick, I guess.
I don't like it. It was really awkward when I first came over here to see Multi, and there he is in Blue Beetle gear.
Yeah.
But it's a little disappointing. I'm surprised that it's not something that they'd, even if it is intentional, that they wouldn't maybe say, look, we can see you guys want that swatch to be opened up. Give us some time. We'll try to sort that out for you. Because, I mean, that would be nice. It doesn't really match. That
Uh,
would bother
the
me.
the answer was pretty clear. It was a clear
Yeah.
no. No, we're not doing it.
Yep.
Also, for those
Okay.
wondering, today we're going to play the Outsider 8-player mission. So we will need people who are combat rating 100 to be able to play that mission. Afterwards,
Yeah,
we'll go play
definitely.
the Harley Quinn versus Apocalypse raid. Ideally, if people could be 437, that would be great. Worst comes to worst, we'll play the event version if people are not high level enough. But ideally, if we could get people that can play the regular version of the mission, that would be much better. Oh, JLA members right here. Oh,
He
JLA
just
member
went
declined.
moi comrade. You
Ah,
look
he's
so
so,
good.
he's so mean. That's all
What
right.
happened?
It could be maybe he didn't expect me to invite him. Maybe he's busy doing something else. Maybe he doesn't want to play with us today.
Oh,
It happens. We'll
yeah,
wait a
he's a
bit.
bit tired of you. Oh, you look like yourself again. That's much better.
He can't play, so he's just lurking. That's fine. So, guys, if you want to come and join us to play, send me a tell in game. Or if you come here where we are, if I see people come here, I'll assume that they want to play with us. So I'll invite you to the group. Worst comes to worst, if we don't get enough people for whatever reasons, at some point we'll just go with whoever we have.
Pardon me? JLE says when we're up to the Harley raid, he should be able to join in then. Might have a full group by then, who knows?
We'll see.
Hmm.
So Bruce Wayne says he just started the year level 23, could still do the outsiders. Nah, we have to be combat rating 100. Sorry about that, Bruce Wayne. Hello,
Was this
dope.
advertised as something that was to help people to like catch up to other people's leveling, like give people skill points to catch
Um,
up?
I think when they said that, someone's pants were on fire. Uh,
Mm, I agree.
well, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. But
I'm not
it's
really sure where I heard that from, but I find it an odd thing if it was them advertising it in that way. It's not really the case because you have to be at least CR 100 to be able to run through it. So all those newer players who were like, oh, I'll be able to play through that. No, you can't. You can't.
well, usually if someone says that you have to turn right, you have to turn right, and then they turn left. Usually when you when people say something, it's not quite as powerful as what they're actually doing. A good
Yeah,
trick in life is when people are talking and talking and talking, don't listen to what they're saying. Look at their actions. Usually, what's the expression? Action speaks louder than words. So usually, yeah, if you look at what they're doing, that will tell you a lot more than what they're actually saying.
absolutely. Sorry about the coughing, guys.
That's all right. So the Pix guy cannot join us. That's all right. Maybe next time.
How many have we got? It's four of us at the moment.
Oh,
Looks like some people can join in later but can't right now.
that's all right. Oh, I
Oh,
felt
that's look.
someone.
You look so good, Barry Alanis. Oh, very nice. I love that. Looks so
Oh,
good.
let's invite Barry. Well, at 5, I understand that it might be a bit early for some people. It could be that some people are still coming back from school. Could be that people are coming back from work. So that's
Yeah.
why that's why at some point when I did the giveaway, I tried to do it at 7 p.m. instead of 5 p.m. So it does kind of seem to help a bit. So maybe I should change live at 5 to live at 7. I don't know. I'll have to give it some thoughts.
Look, the
Oh,
later you go, the better it is for me because then, I'll be awake.
yeah, but when I would make when I used to make videos later, people from across the pond would mention that it was too late for them or it was late for them. So that's why 5 p.m. did seem to be like a sweet spot for people on both sides of the Atlantic. But
There we go.
of course,
Yeah.
of course, if people are coming back from work, yeah, it might be a bit rough for them.
Yeah. Oh, because anyone in Australia right now, it's the morning of our Saturday, so it would be handy if all those players were also on this server, but they're not. We're all on the EU server, so maybe making it later would work. I don't know. Also, I think that there's been like a little bit of a split with everyone running through the content at the moment because they've got the reset on a Tuesday now. A lot of people run through the content on the Tuesday and don't come on the Friday.
Yeah, we've noticed since they changed the
Mm,
reset, yeah, there's a lot less people on Friday.
yeah,
I
which is
toyed
fair enough. I'd get it done ASAP if I could.
I toyed with maybe switching to doing the live at 5 on Tuesday. Well, we'll see.
Could always do a test run, see how it goes.
Well, Friday seems to be better because people are done
People
with
can stay
their
up later.
yeah, that's it. People can stay later. They're done with their week's work. Tomorrow is Saturday, so they can sleep late if they need to.
Yeah,
So Friday did seem to be the better option, but
I agree. I think
maybe
Friday is going to be the better option.
maybe we should try Tuesday at some point. We'll see.
Oh, Scarlet Witch, you look awesome! Can't join the group though because she's a villain. Thank you, Barry Allen, for your compliment on my style. It's just based off of myself.
So we will wait a little more to give a chance to people to join us. So guys, if you saw, oh yeah, let's talk a bit about the marketplace. I didn't get the chance to do that just yet. If you look at the
Oh yeah.
marketplace, they had revamped the marketplace not too long ago, and now that we have the sale, it makes a lot more sense why they made that change. Like basically now we actually can clearly see what is on sale for how long and all that good stuff. Also, we can see is it 25% off, is it 50% off. So they've added those little red tags, I guess, to the price so that we can see the how much on the percentage of sale that is on
It's much
sale.
more neat and tidy.
Yeah, so they made that a little bit neater because previously you had there was a tab where it was what was it called? There used to be a tab for on sale exactly. So there used to be a tab on sale tab, but like right now, pretty much everything is on that tab, so it doesn't really help. But if you go to the various categories like time capsule, you can clearly see it is 25% off. The same for the currency. For the bundles, you can see the bundles are 50% off. So if you need to purchase the Green Lantern bundle, like the Power of Light bundle, oh no, not the one, the Ultimate Lantern Core Pack, I meant, you can get it right now for $45, as opposed to I know $45 seems still expensive, but usually it's $90, $100 depending if you're a subscriber or not. So it's a pretty substantial sale in that case.
I'm
Although
wondering how often they're going to be putting through sales and things these days because of the new devs. It seems like they want to have kind of a rotation of something always happening, so always an event going on, always some kind of sale. It seems like. I don't know if that's going to stick, but it's interesting.
From what I understand, it is a modus operandi they brought over from Star Trek Online. With Star Trek Online,
Yeah.
that's what they do. They have a different sale every week, so they seem to be continuing that tradition. And the same also for the events. You have noticed we pretty much go from one event to the next. As soon as one event ends, there's another event that starts.
That's basically how it goes. It reminds me, I used to work for a bookshop and they used to continuously be saying, we've got this sale going. And like we did have a sale going, but it was every single month there was a new sale. And it's basically just pick your genre and then find out what month that stuff's going to be on special come in. So it's like a continuous rotation of sales. um, Bruce Wayne edit says, "I really love your outfit. Where can I purchase that?" Are you talking about multis? Sure, you're just wearing a standard slimline for your chest and your legs, aren't you?
It's the M slimline.
Yeah. I
Uh,
don't know if he's referring to you though. Could have been anyone who's on screen at the moment.
could be. If it's me, it's the M slimline. The pants are the two color slimlines. The boots are Stolen Defender. The gloves, the Trim Classic gloves. But I'm using also the Cosmic Chroma, the bright Cosmic Chroma material. So that might be why he's asking.
Oh yeah, I need to get that material on here. I have it on Xbox and on Switch, but do I have it on PlayStation? No. Actually, yes, but on the EU server. I have too many places to get things.
I'm
Yeah,
losing
yeah, he
track a
said it
bit.
was your outfit he's asking about, so that's good. The Chosen says they're planning on upgrading to the next gen Xbox around Christmas this year. A brilliant plan. I'm planning to upgrade to the PS5 at some point. When I have money. So in a few years, I'll let you know how it runs.
Well, there's going to be the PS5 Pro. I don't know, in 6 months or
I'm hoping
something.
that I'm hoping that one comes out and then the Slim drops in price a little bit because then I can afford it. I won't get my hopes up.
Nah, it was a bumpy ride. It was challenging to try to get a PS5. Oh, I guess we're
I
done.
was never trying. Oh, we got a full group.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Uh, we've got someone.
Oh,
Moltak?
Raven is
Oh,
too
Raven.
Raven is too low level.
Oh, okay, 50. Yeah, yeah. Won't be able to run it. Sorry, Raven. Um, Moltak Firewind 190 says, "What server you on this time? Multi. Love your vids." Multi is always on the same server. He plays on the US server on PlayStation, or I guess on PC when you're doing test server. But yeah, he's always on the same server. I'm the one who swaps servers, so I play on US, EU, Switch, and Xbox, and I also play on PC, but only on the test server. Because I like to be able to compare everything and let people know what the difference is on different servers. And I don't know, it's a bit of fun, different people every time. So, but it is a little bit more expensive if I want to get particular things on every server. That's not fun.
So
They
let's
could be
see.
asking what phase we're in. We're in phase 2, if that might be the question. I doubt it though.
No, he's with us now. So he did find us.
Beautiful. Are you on US or EU? He's on US. I'm right about that, right? You've never played on the EU server, have you?
Nope, never.
There you go. Yeah.
Starboy asked, "Do you give the people material?" Nah, no materials, sadly.
If he tried to do that, he'd have a big problem. Everybody would be asking him for material all of the time.
I tried that. Basically, I tried. The closest I did to that was when we reached 1,000 subscribers, and it was also the 2 year anniversary of the channel. I tried to give two suits of gear. I gave a full Green Arrow set of gear and a full Green Lantern set of gear, the Alan Scott set of gear, and it was a bad idea. People were not happy about that. Already, even before I gave the gear, some people were saying it was a scam. And as soon as I gave the gear, like I made a video giving the gear to the two guys. And even then, some people were saying it was a scam. Some people were saying I gave that to some of my friends. It made the two guys really happy. They were happy to get a set of gear each. But there was like 100 people that were pissed off and that were not too happy about that. So it really wasn't
Yeah.
worth it. So I stopped doing giveaways like that. The only
I have
giveaways
done giveaways like that as well.
the only giveaways I do is codes. And even that it causes issues. There's people who cannot get the codes. There's people who did not log in while we were live to get the codes, or they were
Mm.
not quick enough to be able to grab the codes before everyone else. So it was a bit that too was a bit of a pain in the butt. So I hoped that since I was giving like 1,000 codes, everyone would be able to get some codes, but it didn't work. It didn't work like that. And then people would say that the codes didn't work, and So right now, I don't have any codes to give away. So the last time we had codes, it was for the Wonder Woman Day event. I'm not sure if or when we will get some new codes. If we do get more codes, I might do another giveaway. I'm not sure just yet. Oh, I guess we're waiting
Yeah,
for who are we waiting for?
not sure.
Oh,
Bruce Trainer
Barry
is
Allen.
asking, could a... Oh, Barry Allen?
Yeah, that's okay.
He's
I'll
been with
send
us
him.
the whole time, is he?
I'll,
Yeah,
I'll send
he
him a
says
tell.
away on his character.
Oh,
He's asking, could a PlayStation player add an Xbox player? No, you can't. They are two completely different servers. You can't do that if you're playing on Xbox. You can only play with people on the Xbox server and vice versa. The only thing that is kind of cross-play-ish, I guess, is that PC and PlayStation are on the same server. So the US server has both PC and PS players together, as does the EU. But Xbox and Switch are completely self-contained. We've got someone asking, Multac asking, can I add you as a friend? I'm guessing that's for you, Multi.
sure.
Pardon me, sorry guys. I last time that I had a cough, I was turning my headset off every time I was coughing so you guys didn't cop it, but then every time I turned my mic back on, we had to readjust the sound. So I'm trying to just hold the coughs in and not turn my headset off, otherwise it'll end up messing with Multi's sound for his video. So I'm really sorry that you're stuck with coughs. Coughs and laughs now.
For PlayStation and Xbox, sadly, I don't think it's ever going to happen. One of the
Neither do
issues for
I.
that is the sad thing is that way back when PlayStation wanted to do the crossplay thing, Xbox at the time did not want to because they did not need to. They were the top of the dog or the king of the hill, and they did not need a stinking PlayStation to play with. So at the time, Xbox did not want to, and then when the tables were turned, and then when PlayStation was king of the hill and Xbox wanted to have a crossplay, and then PlayStation no longer wanted to do it. Now they are willing to do it, but there are some fees involved. So basically, if you have to pay like something like 30% or to PlayStation in order to be able to have crossplay, and also they have to pay. It's not just a flat fee. It's whenever they would have, let's say, an update or something like that, there would be some fees attached to it. So whenever they would add some update or something, they would have to pay some fees to PlayStation, and obviously they're not going to do that. From what I understand, there are some games that do it, but the I can pretty much guarantee you that DC Universe Online will not do it at this point. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to kick Barry. So if there's Alpha Omega,
Sorry, Barry. He's taking a nap.
that's okay.
Yeah, he's AFK.
So let's see if Alpha Omega can join us.
Tarek is asking, will the Jolly Beard be back for Christmas? I literally just did my test server video checking the items in there, and I didn't think to look at that. I don't know. Do you know?
Yes,
It's
yes.
coming back?
All the rewards from the previous years will come back. Uh, no, so let's try that again. Oh, we're still
I've been a
okay.
little concerned that maybe some items would... I can't remember which event it is, where some of the items that were previously available have become unavailable at the vendor. I can't remember what that is, but I was wondering if maybe the Jolly Beard was one of those, so I'm glad to hear that it's not.
No, it should come back. Usually items from the previous years do come back. Like if it's items that were on the vendor, these items come back. Where it could be iffy is items that used to be random drops. Now it could happen that some of those do not come back, or sometimes they come back as random drops in the vault. And random being random, it could happen that you don't get those rewards.
Well,
If you're
hopefully
if
that's
you
not the case this time.
So it could happen if you're not lucky that you don't get those rewards. But normally the rewards from the vendor come back every year. So the Jolly Beard you had to purchase it from the Christmas seasonal vendor. So that should not be a concern. It should come back. Oh,
Beautiful. You'll be able to have your nice long beard. Multiverse, have you watched Venom 3 The Last Dance by any chance?
no, I didn't get the chance to do that. Too much to do and too little time, sadly.
The previews look good for it. I want to see. I'm so curious.
Yeah, I wanted to see it. I really enjoyed the first one. I like the second
Yeah.
one despite its flaws. I understand that it's not the best movie there ever was, but I had fun with the movie. I thought they did a good job uh, realizing Venom in live action and even Carnage. The one thing I was sad is that the hairstyle. I don't know why they changed the hairstyle for Woody Harrelson's character. Like when we saw him at the end of the first Venom movie, it was perfect. And then I guess they didn't like it or they thought it looked too goofy. And then they gave him some hairstyle that were even more goofy or as goofy than what he had in the previous film. So
I haven't seen number 2, so I don't know the goofy hairstyle that you're talking about, and now I'm curious.
you'll see.
Yeah, I'm so behind. I'm always behind, though.
But
Not much time in the day, guys. I have to forego sleep to watch everything.
So now I'm curious to see the third one.
Wolverine and Deadpool. I mean Deadpool and Wolverine. Sorry.
Well, it was added to Disney Plus. So if you subscribe to Disney Plus for 1 month, you'll be able to watch it.
Oh, actually, I have a friend who is subscribed. They might be able to let me watch, so that would be great.
So there you go.
Thank goodness. I so want to see.
Oh?
Pardon me?
No, I just realized I'm missing a briefing. I'm a bit surprised.
Oh my goodness, Multi! What
Right,
are you doing, sir?
Well,
Actually, so am I, but I haven't played through it on here before, so...
I kind of did leapfrog through the content. Like when I started playing, I was playing on PlayStation 3, and then afterwards, I was playing on the hero side on PlayStation 3. Then I had a bunch of friends who were playing on PC, so I played on PC for a bit. Then I went back to PlayStation. Then at some point, during the time of Origin Crisis, the game was pretty much unplayable on PlayStation 3. So I had upgraded to a new computer at the time. So for a while, I was playing more on PC. And so
kept track of what briefings you collected.
pretty much. And at some point, also, I was playing on the villain side. So depending on the era, there's times where it's possible that there's some content I was playing on the villain side as opposed to playing it on the hero side. There's content, it's possible I played on PC and not so much on PlayStation.
I can imagine. I have, like, so many characters. I can't keep track of who has what at all. But you, like, have one main for everything that you've done thus far, right? So you had a main character to start with them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like when I started, I was playing my Phantom character. Then I switched my Phantom to my Magneto first class character. And before that, I had my Saturn Knight character on PC. And then afterwards, so at some point, my Magneto first class was my main character. But then the game was lagging so much that I played on PC for a while. And then when I came back to PlayStation, I had a group of friends that were starting to play DC Universe Online. So I created a new, and they wanted to play villain. So I created a new villain to play with them, and that pretty much became my main character for a while.
I can't imagine you playing a villain as your main character. You're so sweet and awesome. The kindest villain ever.
Well, that's the best time. Like you ideally when you play something that you're not, that's the most fun.
That's kind of true, actually. Get to experience something you would never do or say.
Which is why I find it a bit strange when I see people. I guess people are more narcissistic than they were way back when, because nowadays people they want to see themselves in their character as opposed to playing someone else. Oh well.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
My character is literally dressed as myself right now. I will say most recently I've been playing an elf version, so, you know, it's not consistently myself. I can't blast fire out of my eyes.
You sure?
I mean, not as far as anybody is aware, and we're going to keep it that way. Okay, good. But yeah, that is a fair point. I do see a lot of people who create a character that looks like themselves. Like, the opposite of what you should do in D&D. Create something complete. It's really funny. One of my brothers is, like, really sweet, kind person, and then you hear the different characters that he's playing on D&D, and he describes them. I'm like, This like I can't even imagine him being like that at all and playing a character like that. It's hilarious.
Well, when you're starting, I can understand. Like a lot of people, when they start with a human fighter. They don't know the game, they don't know the diverse
Yeah.
races. So usually, starting as a human fighter seems to be the easiest thing for a lot of people.
It's
But then,
also the most boring.
well, it's the most vanilla, I guess.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, you uh, you experiment with different races, different classes, different as you learn more and more how to play the game, how the game works. You'll experiment a bit more.
Yeah, well, the last thing I heard that really threw me for a loop that he was playing is they were doing, I think it was a one shot, maybe 2 days, not sure, and he was playing an emu. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
They went
that's
really off the rails with that one.
that I find suspect.
Yeah, I was like, how is he supposed to do anything? And he's like, no, 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 we've discussed it. His leg is going to be able to hold things. He can stand on one leg. He can use his other leg to hold weapons. He's, oh my gosh, he's really thought through how this emu is going to run through all the content. It was, I must admit, very entertaining for me. I don't think I would ever do that, though. I'm much more likely to play something like an elf. So.
Yeah, at some point I was pretty much playing an elf by default. And then later on, when we got the option to play a drow elf, that pretty much became the default. But I didn't enjoy playing a
Yeah,
dwarf.
same default, yes.
Many times I didn't enjoy playing as a dwarf.
I've never played as a dwarf. I've only ever played as elf, drow elf, or something human, I think. Cleric, I don't know.
But
It was a
yeah,
long time ago.
nowadays it's anything but human. Like if there's an option to be
Yeah,
non-human, that's usually what I'll take because I'm human every day. So let's be something else.
exactly. Good fun. Now I feel bad for like having my character looking like me right now. I'm playing a fantasy game with superheroes, and who did I create? Myself.
That's all
That's
right.
great.
We'll forgive you.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. See what I mean? How could you possibly be a villain? You're just a big sweetheart. Bruce Wayne Edits is asking, would Venom be in the MCU for the next movies in Avengers, Rise of Doom, and Secret? No,
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 I
nothing.
don't think so. Even though technically Spider-Man and Venoms are Sony characters. Sony owns the rights to those characters, even though
Hmm.
technically these are Marvel characters. But pretty much as long as Sony keeps on producing a movie every 3, 4, 5 years, I forget what the timeline was, they'll keep those characters forever. Already they made the
Yeah.
mistake of giving back to Marvel the licensing rights for the merchandising. And I don't know why they did that because the Spider-Man merchandising sell more than all the Marvel characters put together. Like all the Marvel merchandising put together doesn't sell as well as the Spider-Man licensing merchandising, and not just by a little. By the Spider-Man merchandising sells 3, if not 4 times as much as everything else put together. So you have to wonder what Sony were thinking.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue. I don't keep track of all that sort of thing, which is, I don't really need to, because Multi knows it all, so if I have questions, I just ask him. It's really easy. Oh, are we freeing one each time, or have multiple been freed now, I think? Oh,
Uh,
guess we're doing it this way.
this is the way.
This is apparently the way, yeah. I'm not a buff tank, but if we need to have me swap to tank, I can. It's not a full build, though.
That's okay. Worst comes to worst,
I don't think we need to. We're doing alright.
worst comes to worst, we'll try again and we'll do them one at a time.
Yeah. Who released them all? Wow.
Oh no, we did a boo boo. We should have asked some groups. We do them all together at one time, but some groups. We'll
Oh,
try.
can't get him up. Getting hit.
That's okay. Go down. Go down.
I'm
We'll do it
down,
again.
yeah. Do people want me to switch to tank? We've already got a tank, but maybe I'm happy to. Maybe don't release everybody at once. You won't need me to tank then.
No, we release them all.
was fun. Pardon me.
At least we don't have to repair anymore. Let's take a look here while we can.
Oh, that's true. Repairing was so, like, a very annoying little piece of busy work. Oh, was it Alpha Omega? No, you're just tanking. Was it you releasing? I thought Alpha Omega was the one who says one at a time, maybe. Oh no, Perfumer. Yeah.
I switched to Tank Shadow. It might help our friend Alpha.
Yeah.
Even
I'll give it a hand. Alright. I'm just gonna swap one loadout before I go in because it's not got the artifact to go with it. Alright, good to go.
so let's go.
Whee! I'm not surprised that Spider-Man sells so well. I love Spider-Man. I know so many people who love Spider-Man. He's just popular.
Well,
He's
it's not.
fun.
It's not an accident that he's been Marvel's flagship character for 60 years now.
Yeah. Because he's awesome.
Well, the full face mask helps. At some point, Stanley was explaining that with a full face mask, anyone can imagine themselves being Spider-Man.
It's true. And also the sarcasm and the jokes and, like, there's almost a little bit of naivety to him, which I kind of like because it makes it a little bit more relatable. I'm sometimes naive about things, you know? So, I say sometimes. Don't anybody contradict that. But, he's a relatable character, a fun character. It's good. Anyone can put themselves in his shoes, I think. I think he's a lot of people's favorite character too, just in superheroes in general. Is the narrative of this, the episode we're playing through right now, Brother Blood was trying to marry Raven?
I forget the details.
I don't remember that part of it. It's been like a long time since I played through it and actually paid attention. But, I mean, he's purple-skinned, right? The kids would be purple. Now maybe I'm in favor of them actually getting married. I don't know. Oh. I'm playing like I'm doing damage. Play like a tank. Stay in the group. Honestly. Has controller always been your favorite power? Class. Class? I don't know. What's the term for it?
Yeah, class will do. Role is the actual term here.
Roll, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I suppose. Like everyone else in the game, I started playing it as a DPS because that's how we start in the game. Yeah. And at the time, it wasn't really well explained how to play as a controller. And,
I am frozen.
Me too.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I saw the thing too late. Oh, there's another one in the back.
I can't move.
It's okay, someone went there.
Everyone moving, but I can't. It's not that I can't attack; it's that I can't move at all. So, hopefully, I just take damage and survive somehow. I don't know.
You have to use the altar when you can't. It's just that someone was going around activating all the altars, so I couldn't really get to it.
Yeah, and at the moment I can't move at all. I'm just stuck in. Oh, I can move now. Stuck in heat vision. I was. Okay, there we go. I'm good. I'm back. Whew. Yeah, but I found that controller is the least well explained in the game for me.
Well, it's a class we don't have in other games. Like there is support classes, but not really like the controller works in DCUO. So it was a bit and there's freaking
again loadouts lost. Same.
Come on, altar.
Oh, there's one. There's an altar. Someone else got it. Oh, somebody down?
There's only one altar. Oh, there it
There was
is.
only one. There's one over in the corner. You should
Yeah,
have
it
it.
just
You're more
it takes
important
a
than I
while
am.
before it.
Yeah. I'm sure one will eventually come up that I can get. Oh, there's one. Hopefully no one needs it. Nope, someone needs it. They can have it. I'll just hang out here, you know.
So,
Oh, somebody down.
so anyway, it took a while before I could get my head around playing as a controller. But once I did it, yeah, it pretty much became my favorite role.
Is that because of Quantum or your favorite role in general anyway, no matter what power?
No, it was my favorite role before that. Like when I created my Magneto first class character, I was playing a
Oh,
mental,
it's mental.
and
Yeah.
that's pretty much how I learned to play as a controller.
Yeah.
And with mental also, because the one mistake I did when I first created my first character was to make it a gadget, and I didn't quite understand how gadget worked, so I did struggle quite a bit using gadget.
Yeah.
Uh,
Gadget is one of the ones that people often will say is the easiest to play and their favorite. I don't necessarily agree with that, but it's an interesting thing that so many people say so.
well, I thought it was counterintuitive because like a lot of the shields, like there's some shield ability that technically work if you have that make the opponent attack another player. But if you're playing by yourself, then you have the impression that the shield doesn't really work, even though then it does prevent some damage. Freaking ability. Now remember why I didn't play that. But also the way gadget works, like the way you clip the powers to try to maximize the DPS and stuff like that. So I was struggling a bit playing gadget with my first
Yeah.
character, but when I switched to mental, holy crap! It totally transformed the game for me. It made the game so much. It was so much easier to play as mental. It was more intuitive for me. Like
Yeah.
the shield worked like shields, and they protect you, and even the detaunt ability. Even though it doesn't work most of the time, it doesn't matter because usually it does something else.
Yeah, I can't remember the detaunt ability. Because when I've been playing Mental for a long time. It's my second favorite, but it's my favorite for damage. My second favorite for damage, not for controller necessarily. Controller is actually the ability in here that I know the least about and have the most difficult time trying to do. I'm down. So many of us are down.
Oh, I guess everyone went down.
Yeah, I think Beast Boy's the only one up. He might have already wiped and been out already though. Yeah, but I found, because I've played other games and I know what tank is and I know what healer is and I know what damage is, the controller one is the one I know the least about anyway, but then on top of that, it's also the least clear on how things work for me as well. And I did try it quite a bit with Mental when I first started, but I always played with my friend and he leaned into the controller bit a little and I so lent into the damage so that our characters complemented each other rather than playing the same thing. So yeah, I find it interesting whenever I come across someone whose main is a controller because it's the one I know the least about and can't play well myself. So it's interesting for me. Because my natural default is definitely to play a damage, but barring that, I usually can also play tank quite well. Then healer, so controller is definitely last on my list.
So when I switched to mental, the game became much easier, and it made more sense to me also at the time.
What made you swap to quant? Wait, is it because of that the tunneling ability?
No, I was playing mental at first. Like I was playing.
No, I know. I'm asking what made you swap from mental to quantum.
A few
Sorry, that wasn't
reasons.
clear.
It's all right. Well, first I switched to mental because I had a group of friends who started playing the game, and I created a new character to be able to play with them. And I already had a gadget character. I didn't want to have another one, so I created a. At first, I would have wanted to create the Green Lantern character to play with them, but I hated the way the power over time worked with Green Lantern at the time.
Yeah.
It was linked to the boxing gloves, and you had to clip so that you would not end up in melee, and I hated that. So I tried mental and I loved it and pretty much stuck with it for quite a while. And then when I started the channel, actually when I named the channel Multiverse, then I switched my Magneto character to Multiverse, and I switched from quantum to mental because yeah, quantum tunneling was kind of fun. The not just
Yeah.
quantum tunneling, the black hole, there's the other one also where all the characters kneel. So there's quite a few abilities that I really enjoyed with quantum. So I did
Yeah, I
switch
can tell
to
you get
quantum.
really like the last time you talked about quantum a little bit, you were talking about the tunneling and how much you love it. It's nice to see that you have a power like that you love a lot.
So there's a few abilities that I switched to using other abilities at this point. Like there's I don't use the black hole anymore. Or I use it with other characters, I should say. But it
Mm.
doesn't work quite as well as using anomaly.
And normally, yeah, I when I have played. Well, see, but I tend to lean into the damage side of it, so it's not really comparable. No, never mind. But, my quantum characters, I really love playing them, but I often play them just as damage. And I'll be honest, I very, very rarely use the tunneling, which seems to be the main draw for a lot of people with that particular power set. They think it's really cool and really helpful, and I don't use it very much. I feel like I'm playing it wrong.
Probably. It's very cool because
Thanks, Molly.
it does many things. Obviously, it shields you, but also
Yeah,
it allows you to be able to teleport out of danger. So
yeah.
when you're in a tough spot, you just use it to get out of a difficult situation.
I think what the problem I have had with it is that I see it as like a like a lame shield compared to the shields that I have, and I don't tend to have too much trouble getting out of situations. So I've never really been like, I love that because it gets me out. So maybe that's why I haven't really played it a lot. I should investigate and play it a bit more. I will admit I also haven't played it in a lot of raids, so that's probably an occasion where it would be a little more helpful than what I currently play with my quantum. But guess we'll see. I'm down again. Darn it! I'm a tank and I'm down! A fire tank who can self-heal and I'm down.
Everyone is
Who's releasing them so frequently? I think it might be Starboy. Was it Starboy? No, I read it wrong. Yeah, Starboy. Oh, someone got me up. Oh, he's gonna swap to DPS. He can.
no
My tank build is not fully built though, so...
no. We'll ask him to. That's not a problem. Like again, someone did click on the all the demons.
Yeah, they're releasing everything at once. It's making it a little bit overwhelming to take the damage. If there's one big hard hit that gets both Alpha and I, then everyone's kind of screwed. There we go. Right, we've got someone doing good pickups. Every time I go to pick somebody up, someone's on it before me, which is beautiful. Yeah, thanks. I think if Alpha went to damage, I'm probably going to not be as good of a tank as him, because this is not a full build. Oh, my voice is going weird. Sorry, guys, about my voice.
That's okay. We'll do what we can. Worst comes to worst, we'll go do something else.
Cool. It's a nice bit of fun, though. Yeah, someone released all the demons. Absolutely, that's what happened, Multi. Oh, somebody's down.
I'm
Hey, I
not.
can actually pick someone up this time. No,
I'm
no,
not.
I can't. I'm getting hit. I'm a tank. It's not a good idea to try to pick up. I'm just gonna get hit every second. Are you alright?
Yeah, I was typing instructions.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
I don't think I'm going to be able to come in.
I have no abilities. Oh, there's a thing out. I got it. Oh, you outside?
Yeah.
Oh, multi.
Well, I was typing.
I know.
That's all right.
That wasn't an all multi. You did the wrong thing. That was all multi. It's no fun when you're not in here.
Too late.
Sorry?
Too late.
I
So
saw it in the chat. Sorry.
Alpha and me are not there, so there's 6 of you guys.
Oh God,
That's
we've
okay. I
lost
can I,
Alpha.
I can look at the chat while you try not to die.
Okay, thank you. I will continue to try not to die. I also have no loadouts, so that's going great. Here we go. Loadouts back. Thank you. How far are we? Where's Brother Blood's health bar? We're not even close. No, I don't think we're gonna make it through. I'll keep trying, but I think I will need Alpha eventually. And of course you're definitely important, Multi.
That's all right. So Tarek is asking, Multi, what do you think Sony will do with Knoll? I have no idea what their plans are. I did not keep up with that. Oh, I haven't heard anything about that.
How dare you? You know all the things though, Multi.
Yeah, but I don't know that. Master Swing Game is asking, my favorite is Superman and the Lanterns, Red Lantern Power are so cool. Oh yeah, the Red Lantern Power is pretty cool. It's something that people have been asking for. That and the Blue Lantern Powers, those were highly requested. So people were happy to at
Black
least
too.
get the. Oh, Cameron is asking, wish I can join. Sorry, the group is full right now. But if you go to the open world, we'll probably go play 1 or 2 bounties afterwards, depending on how long we're stuck here.
Yeah.
But Mantle has similar stuff from Division. Yeah, you can play Mantle pretty much in a very similar way than Quantum. But again, having Quantum tunneling does make a huge difference in certain situations.
I'm
But
sure.
yeah,
I think
but
I
yeah,
need to play around with that.
Mantle is pretty good as well. And Mantle is free as opposed to with Quantum. Sadly, it's one of those paid powers.
That's true. Yeah. Fire is free. Just saying. Couldn't move. I'm down. Oh, well, I've got to pick up. All right. Let's keep going.
Division said, I decided I will play this game till the last day. Sure, there's no reason not to.
I'm addicted. I don't think I can stop.
That's okay.
They'd have to like screw it up really bad for me to want to stop playing this game. I love it.
Oh, JLA member wants to speak to future Laura.
Oh, sure. She's not here right now.
Division, there are loadout sequences with Mental that I don't think they did on purpose when creating that superpower. It could be. Sadly, there's a lot of happy accidents that happen sometimes. It could be one of those.
I love the happy accidents, except when they realize they've made the happy accident and then they want to change it back. I don't like those. I can't move yet. I'm down again. I had no loadouts and was trapped in the corner.
Well, there's only about half of you guys at this point, so
Yeah.
if you want to go down, you can.
Yeah.
Master Sun,
I'm typing.
Master Sun says I'm having an avid player. I have played this game since October of 2011. Pretty much the same. I can find myself getting off games sometimes. I have 21 character, and most of them are at level 380 to 400. Deep vision, basically understand. Untested. Tarek, Multi, what do you think Sony will do with Knull? Oh, I already answered that. Bruce Wayne, I think Knull will be nerfed. Could be. I don't know. Bruce Wayne, I know even Hulk, my favorite. It's always gonna be my favorite. Even Johnny. Oh, I guess we're going in. We'll take a look at the chat. We'll take a look at the chat a bit later. So hopefully, people will not activate all the evil demons.
Please don't activate them all, guys. See how we go. Otherwise, we'll just end up running this over and over again and give up.
We never give up.
Never surrender.
That
Who's
too.
that from? Galaxy Quest.
Yes. By Graptar's hammer, you shall be avenged.
Be avenged.
That was a fun film.
That was a good film, yeah. It's always good when they take something I enjoy and then make it funny.
Well, at the time, it was a better Star Trek than the Star Trek we had.
Yeah, it was great, hilarious, and it was a really good I don't know, the way that they spoof a couple of the little things that I can't say the red shirt thing was spoofed, but I mean the character who just repeats what the computer says all of the time, that was so funny. People with a good sense of humor.
Okay, it would seem that Starboy is the one who triggers them all.
Yeah, he keeps doing it. Makes it a little difficult to get it all done.
We'll ask him not to do that. If he does that again, we'll get someone
Yeah, need
else.
to probably boot. Yeah, I hate doing that, but maybe he doesn't realize
Could be.
that's what is happening, and
Well,
he thinks he's actually doing the mechanic for it to help us out.
I'll try to send him a tell. Although who knows, maybe
If
we'll
you send a towel, you're gonna get knocked out.
No, but after this battle, if we somehow
yeah.
don't make it, I'll send him a tell specifically as
Okay.
opposed to just the group.
Yeah. They're helping use? I don't understand what he means.
I think he means they're helping us.
Who are? The demons? I don't understand what he means. There we go. So if controller on this game is your favorite first choice, what would your second role be that you'd play? Is it DPS?
No, probably healer.
Oh, beautiful! You know what's funny? We kind of go in reverse. Mine is DPS then tank, and yours is controller then healer. What do I...
Alter.
I'm not sure what he means. What do I tank? Shadow? Is that a question? Oh, he's asking whether he's taking ads or the mains. I can't really say because, honestly, there's too many. I'm even if I try to focus on the bosses, I'm grabbing demons. If I try to focus on the demons, I'm grabbing bosses. And my pull isn't working the way I'd like it to on here. Actually, I am. I need to find a thing. I have lost abilities.
That's okay. We'll try again.
Whatever he wants to tank, I'm fine with him tanking. I'm struggling to pick something. Oh, he has a pull build. Well, what? I'm guessing he can hear me. He's answering things I'm saying. Your choice, buddy. Whatever you want to pull, go for it, and I'll focus on the other stuff or attempt to, because my pull isn't. I'll put a pull in. Give me a sec. Because normally I would be using the lasso, but I have not got that artifact going yet. So, tank near Raven NPC. All right, hang on. I'll chuck in a pull loadout, and I'll try to aim for whatever he... Yeah, he's watching live. I'll try to pull whatever you don't choose, Alpha. So you choose what you like, and I'll pull the others. There we go. I've got a pull in now, so I should be able to target some of them. The only pull that I had in was Backdraft, which pulls everything around me. It's not targeted, so... Yeah.
He says copy that. Oh.
Sweet.
So one
I
more
think
time.
I activated this. I put my shield up. I'm so sorry. I put my shield up and that activated it. I'm so sorry.
You're so mean.
It was an accident! I'm sorry!
Let's hope the rest can join us before we die.
Did he say what he was aiming for, Alpha?
I didn't notice.
No, not sure. At the moment, I've got both the bosses, but that's because they're the only enemies out, so...
That's okay.
Whatever you decide.
Let's keep it that way.
Alright. Please don't activate any of them. Don't let the demons out. Is he in here? Did we miss? Some people didn't get in. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That is my fault. Do you want to wipe so everyone can get in?
Well, let's see how far we can get.
Alright. I'm so sorry, guys. That is my bad. Okay, so at the moment, I have all of the demons. I think. good fun playing tank. I'm playing damage so often at the moment, especially because I tend to do a lot of soloing. So that's usually a damage build. Occasionally I'll swap to tank, but it's nice playing tank for once. I don't get to do it very often. I wish this character was more built up though. Oop. I've accidentally caught Brother Blood. Sorry, Alpha. I'll try and pull the demons away. Hang on. Let's get my demons off. Nope, don't want you. Oh. There we go. That's all the demons down. So, do you have a favorite healer ability?
I kind of like electric.
Oh, so many people say that. It's like my least favorite healer ability. I think I don't like the look of it. If that's a reason to not like an ability.
No, the look is fine.
I find it distracting. I don't hate it, but I prefer probably Celestial and Sorcery. I think Water looks really pretty, so I like that one because of how it looks, but not really for how it plays.
Yeah, I like the water combos, but I don't really like playing it. The same with Celestials.
Mm. I hear no one. I'm not sure what he's saying there.
Not sure either. Sorry guys, if you were ignoring the chat, we'll get back to you guys as soon as we can.
We're concentrating! I'm concentrating. I'm trying to. I'm notorious for playing and talking at the same time. So if I lose concentration, I brought it on myself. So what's your villain build? I mean, I know I've seen it, because I've seen one of your Live at 5s that you did with your villain, but I don't actually remember what it was.
Well, I pretty much have a build with I have a villain with every powers. Same with heroes.
Oh yeah. But you play a specific villain for your videos, or you play different ones?
No, I play it depends on the video, I guess. But most of my videos I make with my multiverse character for various reasons.
Yes, I know.
But no, I have various villains that I use. I have a Doomsday villain that I kind of like to use. I have a Darkseid villain.
Nice.
Oh, that was nasty.
Oh, got you. Come here. There we go. Oh, somebody down. I got you. I hope I got you. Thanks. Trying to pick people up doesn't always work. Ah, I got you. Woo! That's right.
He went down again.
Oh, try again. Here we go. Got you up. Okay, run away! Maybe if I pull these guys a little bit further so they can actually get up, that would be helpful. There we go. Did he get out? He got out. Yeah, most of your videos I see have your multiverse character, and I think you have a female character you swap to too, for showing some of your styles, which I appreciate because I play female characters and I like to see how they look on the female characters. And also I think it's something that I don't do. I always show styles on female characters because that's what I play. So I never know what it looks like on the male characters until I see your videos. So
That's okay.
That works out for me.
Well, sometimes there's some styles, sadly, that are already getting the style for one character sometimes is challenging. So trying to get it from multiple characters, unless you can use replay badges, usually very often it's not really an option.
Yes.
And sadly, there's quite a few styles nowadays that you cannot use replay badges to unlock, so...
I have noticed, because I haven't played male characters for a very long time playing this game. Most of my characters are female. At the moment I only have 2 male characters. One of them is Spock, and the other one I made, I was picking everything I wouldn't normally choose. So only 2 male characters out of 120 characters. But I've noticed since having them that the style options that the male characters have are much more limiting than the female characters do. With the exception of beards, I guess, the facial hair, but the female characters have a lot more style options, it seems to me. I am stuck. There we go. Can't figure out where... I don't think you're going wrong, buddy. I think you're fine. We're pulling. It's just hard to focus our pulls on stuff. You're doing fine. There we go. And we're keeping them all kind of in a group. I think that's kind of working for us, though, rather than trying to separate the boss from the demons at this point.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
No! Don't get stuck, Multi! We need you!
Too late.
Oh, are you dying? I didn't realize. Is that you I'm picking up? Oh,
You're on
I'm
your,
sorry. I thought I was picking up one of the damage.
you're on your own.
Oh, Mega's still here, but I didn't realize that he was getting knocked out.
Yeah, you got knocked out.
They probably... You're just copping a lot of hits at one time, I think. I don't think you're doing anything wrong. There's just a lot of enemies with one hit. Oh. I'm getting called ma'am. I feel flattered, but I don't know if that's a normal reaction or if that's weird.
Well, you sound like a lady, so I would call you ma'am too.
Oh, no, I know, but like, you know, when you call someone sir or ma'am, it's like a sign of respect, right?
Usually.
It's lovely. Maybe that's an Australian thing. I don't know, but yeah, that's nice. Thanks. I can't say. I can't answer why you're getting knocked.
No,
but I'm guessing he's not fire.
You went down again.
He's down. Where is he? Oh, now I'm nearly down. It might just be that I have a little bit better survivability because I'm playing a fire tank, which means I'm self-healing all the way through, which keeps my health bar pretty stable unless I get a hard hit of something. If you're not playing fire and there's nothing that's really backing you up, you might be getting hit and not be able to do that.
He's rage tank, he says.
Oh, rage, yeah, maybe that's why. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm down and I can't get up. I'm falling and I can't get up!
That's okay, we'll try again.
This time I won't activate anything. I'll go through last. Okay? I'm so sorry. That was definitely me.
So let's wait for
I
everyone
haven't
this time.
played Rage Tank in ages.
Yeah, if I had my least favorite power, that would probably be it.
Oh, mine is Atomic. I find with Atomic, I thought maybe it was because there's so many multiple button pushes to get things activated, but Celestial is also one of my favorites, so I don't think that's it. I think it's just more often than not when I play my Atomic builds, I have the problem of they break me out of whatever taps I'm trying to do. I never get to actually complete any of my abilities that are extra tap, like I do with Celestial for some reason. Probably because it's a tank, I guess? I don't know. But I find it really annoying.
So
Rage I quite like. I quite like playing it as a damage or as a tank.
Let's make sure we get everyone.
Yeah, I'm not going in until people go in. Okay.
So don't attack yet. There's still a couple of people. No!
Oh, you're here? No.
We still want more. Okay, now we seem to be all here. Okay.
Yeah. Sweet. All right, let's go. Someone said earlier to pull him over by Raven. I'm not sure really why we're doing that, but I will do it if that's what people need. There we go. There we go. You're making me kind of wish I was playing. I need to play my Rage tank. It's been so long. I need to play her. Actually, I have a Rage new build on here that I have that's Superwoman. Maybe I should play her a little bit. I love Rage. So, do you play other games? I assume you do.
Oh yeah, I try other games.
What other games have you played? Is there any that you like almost as much as DC? Because I know nothing competes with DC.
Nah, nothing competes with DC.
Agreed.
Lately, I tried Dragon Age: The Veilguard. What did I try? I played Dragon's Dogma 2 some time ago.
Yeah.
I tried The Last Descendant. I didn't play it all that much. I also tried Throne and Liberty, the new MMO. So I tried quite a few things.
Yeah, but nothing competes with this.
Nothing competes with DCUO.
I agree. The movement in this game alone is just beautiful. the way that we can interact with the environment. I love it. There's no game like this.
And I like games like Baldur's Gate. Not Baldur's
I
or
need to.
not Baldur's Gate
It's
3.
PlayStation 5. I want to play 3 though. The character
No.
creation on that looks insane. I need a PlayStation 5 just for that.
Nah, it's
You
not
don't like
insane.
3?
Nah, I'm an old school Baldur's Gate fan. I like 1 and 2, 3 not so much.
I have to play those too. My best friend plays those, or at least number one, and I want to play them because they look really interesting. I didn't even know about them until just recently. When Baldur's Gate 3 came out, I realized there were older ones as well. And one of my brothers, obviously everyone knows now, sorry, there goes my voice. Everyone knows now I have brothers who play D&D. I used to play D&D. I love that it's kind of based off of that. I think it's going to be really interesting. My friend said that there's a lot of button pushes to keep track of to remember everything though. Is that true?
Well, it takes some getting used to because you control for the 1 and 2 you control the whole party.
Yeah.
So you have it's more or less in real time. It's real time with pause. You can sort of
Sounds
set it.
interesting.
You can sort of set it to mimic turn-based if you really want to, but the best option is real time with pause. So yeah, you send your you select your characters you want to attack. You select whatever spells or abilities you need them to cast. Oh, did I get him? And
I feel like these
but
demons don't
but
come
but
over
but
into my group.
but you have a whole party to control.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't want to play it turn-based. It's one of my least favorite ways to play is turn-based when I'm playing a video game. So hopefully I wouldn't have to do that. But yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of things to remember the abilities for and to keep track of, which is fine unless I play tired, which
Well-
is exactly what I do.
Well, there's a lot, but you start slowly. Like at first, you only have a few
Yeah.
abilities with your character. Your mages only have a few spells, so you get used to those. And then as you go along, you add more party members, you add more spells or more abilities. But it's slowly but surely that you get the hang of it. The one mistake I did is uh, I had played Diablo 2 first, and in Diablo 2 you just control your main character. There's a follower that you don't need to control, and I thought it was the same. Foolishly at the time, I did not know much about computer games, so I thought it was similar with Baldur's Gate. So I would not really control my characters. I would let them control themselves, and I would just control my main. And they kept on dying, obviously. So I would go to the nearest temple to raise them. And before you knew it, I was flat broke. So I said, screw that. I said, screw that. I kicked everyone out of my party, and I played the game solo with my mage thief at the time, my elven mage thief.
That sounds fun. I want to make a thief.
It was fun, but it was
I need to play this game.
it was fun, but it was rough. Early on, you have to be extra careful. You can die very easily. But
Yeah.
the good thing, but from being solo, is that you get all the XPs. So you level up. You level up. Basically, get the XPs. The XPs are balanced for full groups, or they're balanced so that you can level up 6 characters. But if you have only the one character, then you get all the XPs and you level up pretty quick. So that's
sounds like so much fun.
that's a pretty big help.
Yeah, that's really good advice because I do plan to play this game at some point, and now I'm thinking I'm going to take your advice and try and solo it and try not to die at the start, I guess.
Well,
But that sounds like fun.
Soloing it is rough at first. And already it's rough at first. Like the D&D is very unforgiving to low level characters. Like a 4 hit point goblin could kill you in one hit if he gets a critical. So
Yeah.
so you have to be
See how I go. Got to level up as fast as I can, but that's the benefit, right? I get all the XP because I'm soloing it, so hopefully I level up a bit quicker.
Yeah, but I would recommend getting a full group. It's just it takes some getting used to.
Yeah.
Because also
Doesn't sound fun playing a full group.
because with a full group, there's also some interaction with the various NPCs. So if you don't have a full group, you kind of miss on those interactions.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair enough. Maybe I should start with it and then decrease it. I'll see how I go. But that's good to know. probably would not have thought to try to go solo in it at some point. The fact that you've suggested that is giving me an idea, so thank you.
And
technically, to play these games, they sound like fun.
technically, Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 is one huge game. It's like a 500 hours game.
I think that like you can purchase both of them together now too. Does what you do in the first game impact your travels in the second game?
It can. You can import your character from the first game to the second game.
Yes,
So ideally you play the first game. You play there's we call it there's an expansion for the first game. Then you play the second game, and you can import your character into the second game. And then there's the expansion for the second game.
Yeah, I've seen the expansion on there too. I need to play this. I've been really eager to play number 3 though, because I've seen so much like shorts of people having a go and see the dialogue options of some of it, and I'm like, I must play this game. It sounds like I'd be playing a character that wouldn't be at all like myself, and it sounds like fun. And also the character creation screen looked really good. But you're telling me, have you played it and it's not that good?
Which one?
3.
No, I played it. It just I didn't like it. Also, I had a whole bunch of issues. I remember people were praising Baldur's Gate 3 for not having as many issues as some of their previous games. And holy crap, I wouldn't want to play their previous games because I had a lot of issues. Right from the start, there was some audio issues. Freaking powers again.
They love doing that to you.
I freaking hate this.
Yeah, you're not having fun. I'm sorry.
That's all right. So
I think Alpha needed to go eat as well, so they will be coming back after.
That's all right. So the right from the start, the audio there was some audio issues. The audio kept on crashing. So and at the first first 6 hours I played, like 2/3 of that was trying to fix the audio issues. I would log out, log in, the audio would be fixed, then it would crash again, log out, log in. So it wasn't. And there was very small issues, like sometimes some abilities didn't quite work right, or some weapons didn't quite work right, or stuff like that. But and the last third of the game, holy crap, there was some uber lag. I don't see an altar.
So, if there was no issues, and you were just judging the game based off of, the storyline or the creativity, do you like that aspect of it, or was that something you didn't find really appealing either?
No, the characters, come on. The characters are assholes.
Yeah, that's why I think it'll be interesting for me to play, because I hope no one thinks I'm an asshole, and it would be weird to play with someone who is.
Well, the more I played the game, the more I thought that, because a lot of characters, not just the NPCs you recruit are assholes, a lot of the NPCs you meet in the open world are assholes.
I'm down.
After a while, you get the sense that I think the devs who made this game are assholes. They pretty much.
Good. But playing a game where you can play someone who's outside of your normal character, that's interesting. But getting a sense that the devs are like that, that's not interesting. I can't.
Well, it's because pretty much all the characters are like that. There's a few exceptions, but that's it. They're the exception. So either the devs are assholes, or they think that everyone is an asshole, and that's why they write all their characters like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I think my thing just went no for some reason. I didn't mean to press that, guys. I was trying to get my character up, and I apparently pressed no. No, reopen instance if you want. My bad. I can't do anything. I'm waiting for an altar. Someone else got that altar.
We're not
I
opening
can't really
just
tank
yet.
at the moment because I'm waiting for an altar. I got no loadouts.
Come on.
I think other people are grabbing it. I can grab this one.
I wasn't able to get Beast Boy. Oh, and I'm gonna die, I think.
I can't get an altar because I'm a tank. Oh, there we go. Got my loadouts back. Alright, I'll try and grab everyone back in.
Too late. Everyone's down.
Okay. No, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I can't do much when I don't have my loadouts. I know that's the same for everybody, but if I'm the one who's trying to pull everything away from people, I can't pull.
So if there's someone who wants to join the group, don't go back in just yet. If there's someone who wants to join the group,
Yeah. I'm not going to go in anyway. I don't want to accidentally, activate it by putting a shield on. So. Baneful Force. That sounds awesome. Oh, good, a tank. Thank goodness.
why can't I?
Why can't you what?
I
Rage
can't.
dance? It's probably because you're sitting playing a video game.
No, I cannot invite him to the group.
Oh. It says he's there. He's here, though. Or is he not here, as in the instance?
There's
Oh, there he is.
cheaters. There's cheater who sent me a tell to invite him, but that's not him.
Oh. Oh, you can't invite him because we're already at 8 when Baneful Force got in.
So let's try again.
Okay. I'm trying my best.
Well, let's see if Baneful Force can help.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's wait because not everyone is here yet.
Yeah, I can see there's someone still out there. So, now I'm like, because one of the reasons I want to get a PlayStation 5 is because I want to be able to play Baldur's Gate 3. Because I thought it was interesting. But now you've deterred me. Now I'm like, is it even worth me playing? Because, like,
Well,
if
I'm
I
pretty
get the
much.
sense that
I'm pretty.
there's a bunch of assholes who made the game, I don't think I'm going to have fun.
Well, either they're assholes or they think everyone is an asshole, and that's why all the characters act like assholes. I don't know. But
Whoa.
I did not have fun with the game. I fought with the
Alright.
game almost every step of the way. And also,
Yeah.
it's very the way they made the game. It's very easy to end up killing everyone. Like the first map, I pretty much wiped everyone on the map because someone tells you, I don't know, you suck, and then you tell him, fuck you, and then obviously the fight starts with that guy, that character just for that. But then the starts
Yeah.
fight with everyone on the map because of that. So it's like, come on.
Okay, that actually kind of sounds like it sucks. I tried not to consume too much content about it because I just seen the little short bits that I thought were interesting, and I've avoided it because when I play a game on video, I like to do it from scratch and not know as much as I can, so that I'm learning everything through the actual gameplay and not from what I've seen of other people playing it. So I've obviously missed a whole bunch of, like, asshole characters, I suppose. So you're kind of deterring me from wanting to play it now, Multi.
Well, once I got there's Jaira. Once I got Jaira in the group, it got much better. I kind of liked her.
Yeah.
Uh, I forget which other character I used. But anyway, overall, I didn't really like the NPCs we could get in our group. Also, the romances get annoying really quick. They keep on hitting on you. They don't seem to understand what no means in that game, so they
Oh,
keep on bothering you with that a bit.
great. I don't think I'll enjoy that part either. You're making me not want to play. Is Baldur's Gate the one where they have said that they're not charging for any of the new content that comes out? They're not going to charge for? I think that was Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, but there's no new content coming out, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I said. My brother was like, "Isn't that cool?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I bet you they just don't have anything come out."
That was it.
I mean,
They decided no DLC,
ugh,
so
not worth
they
it.
I think there might be some struggle between Larian, the studio that made the game, and Wizards of the Coast, but
Mm,
we don't really know.
okay.
So why is Beast
April?
Boy not here?
Not sure. He's chilling out near the front for some reason. Wait, how many? Are we missing two?
Who we're missing?
I'm gonna grab this. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, we were missing two. Someone's here, and we're missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of us now, so it's just Beast Boy. Yeah. I'm awake. I should be awake. It's morning here where I am.
We'll give
So,
him
yeah.
30 more seconds, and then we'll get someone else.
All right.
We'll see if cheaters still want a group.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to play the older versions,
Oh, okay,
the
he's
1 and
back.
2. Oh, beautiful. Yay! I'm so proud of myself for not accidentally activating the boss.
So everyone seems to be
We good to go?
here. But again, I seem to be the exception of the exception. Everyone seems to love Baldur's Gate 3. Although in some cases, I think they gave it a free pass because early on, that's what they were saying. They were saying like, we're not going to charge you for DLC and free DLC and whatever, no
Yeah.
microtransactions. But yeah, no microtransactions, but no DLC either. So yeah, it
Yeah,
was easy
and
to.
see, they can... Sorry, go.
It was easy enough to make that claim. They were not going to add new content.
Yeah, and it gives them the benefit of being able to upcharge the initial game by a lot, enticing people by making them think there's going to be more content coming out for it, and there isn't. Here it's $120. That's an expensive game. And then there's no extra content, so they paid an arm and a leg thinking that they're going to get extra free content that comes out and it never happens. That's pretty sad. Well, the look of it reminded me a little bit of my previous favorite game, which was Elder Scrolls, or at least it was my favorite MMO. My favorite game is going to remain Skyrim. Back then, I prefer that, but for the MMO, Elder Scrolls is what I played before I played this, and it kind of reminded me of that a little bit, so it was kind of nostalgic seeing these things, and I thought, oh, that would be so much fun, and I saw a little bit of the character creation. Now I'm a little disappointed. You've kind of deterred me, I will say. And that was one of the main things I was thinking, PS5, PS5. Now I'm like, well, do I need a PS5? Maybe I'll just play 1 and 2 and be happy.
Well, you can have sex with a bear if you want to.
Is that a joke, or are you serious right now?
Nah, there's a sort of bear that you can have sex with.
What the hell is going on with that game? I take it back. I'm going to stick
Well,
with Elder Scrolls.
that's part of the issues I have is they seem to be very obsessed with the wild thing,
Okay.
and I don't
You're
play
really making
games.
me not want to play this game.
I don't play games
Alright.
for that. Like even
No.
they have romances also in Veilguard, and I don't understand. They even had romances in Dragon Age 2 or even Dragon Age 1. Come to think of it, and I never cared for that. That's not why I play those games.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's not why I play the games either, though I will say I wanted to have children when I was playing the Elder Scrolls game. I wanted to adopt this little girl. I can't remember. I think she wasn't the vampire girl. I don't remember which little girl, but I felt so bad for her. I realized it's a game. I can't help it. I get emotionally invested. And so I was like, okay, well, I need a partner and I need to build the house so that I can have them and all this stuff. So I looked up, like, I have the big, huge book that comes, I don't know what they're called, with games like that. Oh, sorry, not Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. I got the big, huge book that has all the information to go with it, and looked up all of the potential romantic partners and was like, who is the least objectionable? And there's like this orc who used to be a warrior who is now a blacksmith, and I was like, yeah, that's it. That's my husband. And so married an orc so that I could have a bunch of kids. It was fun.
but I did not have sex
Not the
with the
marrying
bear.
part, but the kids part. Yeah, see, that's going a little far for me. No, thank you. No,
Well,
thank you.
I didn't have to. I killed everyone. As I told you,
Well done.
the first map, every choice I made led to fight, and then when you fight one person of, well, let's say one faction, then the whole faction turns against you, so you pretty much have to kill them all, and then you go to the next
Lovely.
faction, and again, because as soon as you talk a bit rough to any character, they turn on you, and then the fight starts, and then the whole faction starts fighting you, so it was a bit of a mess, I thought.
Sounds horrible. Like, you're really making me not want to play. Yeah. I might, if I eventually do get a PS5, I'll play it and see what I think, but honestly, you're making me really not want to play it. Sounds horrible, actually.
Get the PS Pro.
I don't know. See, that's gonna come out really expensive here. If I let the PS Pro come out, then the Slim gets discounted. Maybe I could do that. I'm not the kind of person who buys the newest technology. All the technology I have, I get when it's no longer the newest, or it's been given to me by my brothers when they upgrade. So, like, my PlayStation here was a gift from my brother when he upgraded. So, yeah, which is nice.
See, if you get your brother to upgrade twice, you'll get a PS Pro.
Oh, great. I'm not going to do that to my brothers. I like them. I have no loadouts. Let's run away. I can't pull anything. Okay, let's get my loadouts back. Yay! At least we've got another tank, so that's good. They can do the pulling if needed. Okay.
All with 2 tank, 2 healers, we should be good.
Yeah. Having no loadouts is never fun, though, for anybody.
I freaking hate that.
So do I. I dislike particularly when they have it very much dependent on whether or not you can get them reactivated. Because, you know, you'd think they'd give it a time limit. Oh, they couldn't get it reactivated in this time, let's give it back to them so they can keep playing. Because there's usually a reason you can't. And because I'm playing a tank, I tend to draw people anyway, even when I don't have any loadouts. So if they're attacking me and I'm trying to activate something, it's just impossible. So I never get them back. So it's very handy to have a second tank here who has their damage focused on them when I'm going to get my loadouts back, and vice versa. I love playing tank. It's been so long. Do you have a particular, have you ever played tank? I'm assuming you have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Do you have a particular power that you like
Yeah,
out of the tanks?
fire is a must. I used to like ice tank because of the shields. Like basically you cycle through your shields. The issue with that though is that the shields protect you, but they don't heal you back. Like sometimes you get a bit of damage before you can before you can activate your shield. And for a while there wasn't really a mechanic to be able to get health back if you played as an ice tank. So it was a bit annoying. Even and then of course at some point also they had some mechanics that ignored your shield, so that kind of ruined the ice tank for me. Come on.
I like the ice tank as well, but I felt like my loadouts were very, very much dependent on keeping shields up.
Yeah,
so
well,
at least 3 of my loadouts are always taken up with shields, and I don't know, I don't like that as much.
That pretty much was it. You cycle through your shield to stay alive, and ideally you can stay alive long enough to until your potion resets, and then you can heal yourself, and then you start the cycle again.
Yeah.
But I guess with
you have something that heals a little.
Well, there's the artifact, I forget the name, that heals you when you attack.
It's a weapon attack though, isn't it?
Yes.
You do a weapon attack at heal.
Yeah, it's weapon attack.
So rarely do I do a weapon attack, and even if it's something that I need to keep in mind for a build so that I make sure that I do it to ensure that I'm going to get that activated, I forget so often. So if there was one based off of a power attack, I think I would like ice a bit more. I don't dislike ice though, but I think if they just had an artifact that gave me a little bit of healing back from a power attack that worked for her, I would do that. But honestly, it's frustrating to play the ice tank.
so you have to cycle through colas, you have to cycle through your supply drop, and I forget what else. Come on.
You're losing your powers so often. They're really targeting you.
Oh yeah.
We got it, finally.
About freaking time.
My thumbs are tired.
Oh noes. Oh noes, the evil Trigon is here.
Who would have thought that could happen when Raven's involved?
He's smaller than I remember.
Actually, yeah, I think there's another one where he's like a giant figure off the side of the ledge, and you're only like attacking his torso upwards.
Yeah, it's in the alert of the same map or a similar map.
So yeah, he looks way smaller right now. So that means you actually agree with me for which is the best tank. Fire.
Oh yeah.
Yay! It's nice when we agree on things. Doesn't happen often. Mind you, Baldur's Gate I feel like I'm going to agree with you on, because everything you've said so far, I'm like, that sounds awful. Everything sounds awful. Oop, down I go. Come here, little ads. Come to me. I don't think they're listening. I accidentally pulled Trigon. I'm doing great, you know, doing great. Not messing up at all.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Sorry about the cough, guys. There we go. So, I remember you saying that you had a look at Elder Scrolls, I believe, but you didn't like the graphics for it or something?
I don't like the visuals.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good to me.
Yeah,
Everything is
see,
brown
that's
and
the kind
gray.
of thing I like. That's what I like. That's what you said to me early on when I was creating characters. You were like, everything you create is muddy. That's because that's my aesthetic, muddy. I love the way Elder Scrolls looks. I can't say that I like it more than this. I don't. But I could say I like it about the same level as this.
Well, I should probably give it a try. We'll see.
I think you'd have a bit of fun. It's got none of that gross stuff in it that you're talking about, and the storylines are interesting. It's a good bit of fun. I'd play with you. I'm on both servers. My character's on the US server, though. Not as built up as my EU, obviously. But you could play.
Well, I was planning to try Throne and Liberty. Everyone seems to like that game, so I thought I'd give it a try. But so far, the controls drive me nuts.
Oh, I haven't played it. Is it a recent game? Because I don't recognize the name of it either.
Oh yeah, it came out like a month ago.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, I'm out of the loop on everything. Always late. Late to the game.
That's all right. Visually, the graphics look good though. The landscapes look really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, the controls drive me nuts a bit.
Fair enough. That's what I was worried was going to happen if I played the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, is that the controls were gonna annoy me because of how much I have to remember. But you said it's a slow incline, so usually slow incline, that makes it workable for me. I'm sure I'll be alright. That's what you get, Trigon!
Oh yeah. Well, let's give a bow to everyone.
Yay! Hey, here? I think I might be the only person who, when I make my character bow, I actually also bow out here. I feel weird because I'm sitting here by myself talking to you bowing. I'm a normal person, okay? I'm not weird.
Too late. I guess I missed a briefing.
Everybody
I'm still missing one. I'm so sad now.
I also missed one,
That's
but
all right.
I think I know where it is. I just can't go back to get it because it's in the other room.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that was fun. It's been a while since I played that long on one raid. That was good. My thumb is tired though. Were you going open world next, or are you doing another
No,
load-in?
we'll try the Harlequin mission. We'll play. We'll probably play the event version, so it should be quick enough.
Woo!
And then we'll go to the open world. Also, for the open
Perfuma,
world,
your character is so pretty. So pretty. Okay, sorry. I'll stop interrupting. Sorry, Multi.
Cosmic Destroyer says it was in the boss room at the end. I did get the one in that room. Unless there's two, I did get one in that room. So,
Yeah, same. I think there's one in the not the first room, just after that, I think, that I missed. Which may be the one you missed also, I'm not sure.
Oh, am I still? Oh, there we go. So we have room for one more. If one of you guys, let's see if Cheater is. Am I going to be able to invite him now?
Our group's gone down to 3. Oh, no it hasn't. We've been split.
No, yeah, you're still in the mission.
Am I still in the mission? Oh,
yeah.
That's why. Yeah. My bad. Sorry, guys. I am awake, I promise.
That's okay. I did
Not
that
so
too.
much.
So, guys, if you want to join us, there's room for one more. We'll wait a bit. So let's see. So while we wait for someone else.
Oh my goodness, the conversation has gone on in the chat.
Yes. Bruce Wayne says, I know even Hulk, my favorite. It's always going to be my favorite, even Johnny Storm. Hulk went quit after Thanos. Yeah, that was not good. Oh, Alpha is back, it seems.
Oh, we've got someone. Abby Sue is asking, is Omega better than Quizlet? I don't know if it's better. It's different. Do you have? I haven't played the Omega one, and don't have it fully leveled on any of my characters at the moment. You'd probably know better than me about that.
The Omega artifact?
Yeah, the Omega artifact better than the Quizlet. I don't know that I could. They're not.
Well, it seems to be the current meta. People seem to love it because
Yeah.
the way the damage split with multiple target, it does do extra damage thanks to that. Or it doesn't split. Anyway, it doesn't quite split when you hit multiple targets, so you can do a lot of damage to groups of enemies.
Yeah. I need to play. I need to level it.
But
I haven't been.
I tried it a bit, but I'm still trying to crack the code because oh, I guess we can get started. Um, the timing is off. Yeah, I find it a bit clunky to use. I didn't find quite the loadout that I can use smoothly. Oh,
Oh, Omega, you're all good. You're all good. You gotta do. Life happens, man.
so but so far people seem to like it. So
Yeah, I like it too, but I don't know how comparable it is to other things because I haven't played it through well enough and don't have it fully leveled. I also didn't run around with it in the test server much because I felt like you and Obsidian Chill covered everything that I would have said. So I was like, yeah, all right, leave that.
Bruce Wayne says, "Don't know
I'm
why
getting
Marvel."
lag.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, lag in the menu. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Bruce Wayne, I don't know why Marvel keep doing this. I wonder what Stanley would say. I really miss that legend. Yeah, it's a bit strange. As soon as Stanley was gone, Marvel started going down the crapper. Although they were already going down that in that direction before Stanley left. Uh, uh, Holy crap! The crowd.
There we go. I have no idea where you're up to in the chat. I'm trying to find your spot, but I have no clue.
Well, I jumped. Oh, there we go.
Borg Warner! DCUO and Elder Scrolls are my favorite games. Me too! Hi, how are you?
So Bruce Wayne says we have a smart Hulk now. Yeah, pretty much. They did not want the toxic angry Hulk, so they pretty much nerfed the Hulk as much as they could. Bruce Wayne Sentry might be nerfed, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. We don't know just yet. Uh, we don't have a lot of information about the Thunderbolts.
Granny Goodness is using the Splinter of Destiny to power a super weapon called the Subjugator. We must foil Granny's
Rune Thor. Basically, they're talking. There's a bit when people were talking about the Thor might be stronger than Sentry, but then it took 4 Thor to defeat him at some point.
Mm.
At the end of the day, it depends on the writer. If the writer decides that your character can move a planet, that's what happens. And then if the writer decides that your character is weak as a kitten, that's what happens too.
It's really frustrating when they do things like that. There's just, there's no cohesion to the lore of a character. It's frustrating. Which, actually, this is not really, it's kind of relevant, but not relevant. It reminds me of, like in Harry Potter, where they used the time turner for an entire book, movie, whatever, and then, never use that again, even though, it could have fixed a heck of a lot of problems. And the reason it was used was really stupid. Taking extra classes. There's a freaking threat against the lives of people here, and we're just taking extra classes with it. It's so silly. So silly. Okay, I'm over it now. Sorry, I don't know that Harry Potter is something you want ranted about on your channel.
Bruce Wayne asks, have you played Elden Ring? Not at all.
I haven't. It's another one that I want to play. My brother has, and keeps telling me, has in the past told me good things about it, but I think he most recently has stopped playing. It looks really interesting. There's too many games. Not enough time.
Sadly, it would seem that Sony are interested in buying the studio. So people now are worried that whatever game we'll get next with Elden Ring or will be kind of woke. So people are a bit worried about that.
I'm worried about that. I don't like when a storyline has an agenda push instead of a character building way that it goes. Like, I would much rather you create characters and you follow the storyline that makes sense for them, not pushing agendas or pushing things into it that doesn't seem natural. It's uncomfortable and it makes it not something I want to watch or play, you know?
Master Sung Master Sun is mentioning Champion Online. I cannot play that game. The graphics. I'm sorry. I know that I often see people complain about the DCO graphics, but and I don't understand because I love the DCO graphics, but when it comes to Champion Online, holy crap, the graphics. It hurts just to think about it. So
I really don't understand. Sorry, go.
That's okay. I cannot, and also like if the way the flying works and the character moves, I find it very very clunky, as opposed to the way it is very smooth in DCUO. I just could not get into it.
I haven't played it myself, but I find it really bizarre when people say that they have issues with the graphics for this game, because I don't think it looks like 100% realistic or anything, but I think it's really pretty and I enjoy the way everything looks in this game, and it kind of makes me think of comics. So, I don't know. I find that odd when people say that.
Well,
I'm not getting what they mean.
I don't care if it doesn't look realistic.
Same, but some people seem to.
But yeah, a lot of people seems to be hung up on real graphics. Well, we saw that with the Avengers, which I think is didn't really help because the graphics were supposedly realistic, but they didn't look good.
Yeah, I'd much rather have whatever is considered poorer graphics, but a good storyline and good gameplay, and also not clunky. If their flight is clunky in that game, I won't enjoy that. That's one of the things I really love about DC. The movement for all of the movements that you can have in here is very smooth and really easy to use. Love it. And like super speed is arguably the worst of all the movements because of a couple of things it does when it clips on different surfaces and turns direction the wrong way and things like that. And it's my favorite movement in here, and I find it easy to play. So I don't know. Nothing compares to DC's movement, I don't think.
David M asked, "Do you have a main villain?" It's pretty much my dark multiverse.
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of that you tend to use for your live at fives when you do a villain run.
It depends because ideally on the villain side I'd go for a tank character, so I'll use my Doomsday character or something like that.
Oh, rats! My villain is also a tank. That's right, she's more damage than tank, honestly. Or I could play Harley.
No, you can't.
I can't, why can't I play Harley?
It's forbidden.
But she's better than the Harley in the actual NPCs. Only for this most recent episode, I will say. I'm a little bit sad about how the character's portrayed in this episode, but yeah. I've said that many times now. But yeah, I could play my Harley character. I just recently I don't know if invited is the right word, but we just discussed me coming to play for the villain live at fives. And I would love to do that, so I'm going to do that. And I just have to decide which character to lean into with that. Because I play on too many consoles, it's hard to focus on multiple. Hello!
Bonjour.
Good.
Hello, Multi.
There we go.
Hello, Shadow.
Hello.
Hello, Blaze.
You sound weird.
He sounds really deep. I like it. You can continue to sound like that for me, thanks. Sorry?
I don't know what to do to change my audio other than change to my headset.
What's wrong with your headset?
Does this sound bad
he would
right now?
have to change his headset if he wanted to change the audio.
Yeah, does it sound bad right now?
Not to me, but Multi's the one who matters because it's on his channel, not mine, so I hear you fine. It's just deep, and I like it. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Say something.
Something.
Something more.
You guys have the exact same sense of humor.
Something more.
Worst comes to worst, we'll mute you.
Yeah.
Bueno.
We're so kind.
So how was your week,
Are you
Johnny?
gonna come to the open world?
My week was okay, I guess.
Oh, for those who maybe do not know, in the open world, they gave a buff to the caravan. So if you are used to being able to play the caravan solo or with only two people, it's a bit more difficult right now. The
I almost
trade-off,
solo that.
the trade-off though is that if you defeat it once, you get 100% of the objective, as opposed to
Oh,
previously you had to fight 4 or 5 caravans to be able to get it. Now you fight it just once, but it's much more difficult. So they increased they made it so that you can fight it only once, but they increased the difficulty accordingly.
yeah.
I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why they did that. I'm not sure if people were asking for that and then they decided to do that. But if that's the
I don't know,
case,
I enjoyed soloing it, but
yeah,
now
me
that we
too.
can get it in one hit, I think that's good.
Well, it's not because
Yeah.
if you don't have a group, you can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm playing on here, I won't have a problem, but the second I'm on Switch, I'm never going to get it done now.
That,
Soloing
that,
it was what I did.
that's my point.
Yeah.
So, Multi, what do you think of the new Blue Beetle chest not being, color changeable on the lines there?
It's that was to be expected. At this point, we shouldn't be surprised by that. It's classic monkey's paw. Even when the devs give us what we're asking for, they somehow manage not to give us what we want. So that it was like that with the older devs. It seems that it's going to keep on happening with the new devs. So we all we can do is shrug it off and say, well, that's how it is. It seems.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to be surprised about it, but I can be frustrated by it. I'm not even using it, and I'm frustrated by it.
Nah, it's like and already even before that, like the vigilante style. They give us the chest piece, they give us the pants, but somehow they couldn't be bothered to give us the freaking mask. So at this point, that's on par for the course.
It's kind of sad that that's part of the course, though.
Oh well.
What do you think of it, Johnny? I'm guessing similar to Multi.
I mean, I don't really care because I don't have a Blue Beetle character, nor can I use it for any styles. So I don't really care. But at the same time, for people that are fans, I'd be very frustrated.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I won't use it, but I'm annoyed for other people.
And I mean, I kind of expected it, just because all good things in this game. Like we wanted a long-eared, let's go back hell, but we didn't get the one we wanted. We wanted a Superman hairstyle, but we didn't really get the one we wanted. You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's like we get something, but it's like not quite. It's always like that.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it's always not quite.
Like you can quite literally show them a picture from the internet exactly how you want something,
Nah,
and they'll
they'll,
find something that's like, and they'll find a picture of something that's similar.
yeah.
Instead.
Yeah.
Nah, at this point, we shouldn't get frustrated because that's how it is. So it's like being frustrated at the wind or at the sun, like pointless. So
It's so not the same. There are active people.
nah,
The wind is, we cannot at all impose any control over that from our perspective. But, you know, real life people who are making decisions that do this, that's not the same as the wind. I do agree that it's probably not worth it to get upset about it, though, but I'm choosing to anyway.
doesn't matter because even if we ask them, they still manage not to give us what we want. Sometimes I even
That's true.
suspect that when we ask them something, they actively try to not give us what we want. But that's probably me being a bit more paranoid.
I hope that's not the case. That would be really sad if people are actively trying to not give people what they want when
Well,
they're the devs for the game.
we'll never know unless MEPS decide to write his unauthorized biography and reveals us the secret
Memoir.
the secrets of DCUO from behind the scenes. We'll never know.
Yep.
I'll be back.
I would totally read that.
If MEPS is listening, write your book.
Yep. We're into it.
We want to know.
Oops, sorry. blonde Harleen. Oh no, she's still Harley Quinn. I thought she was Harleen Quinzel in all of these. It says Harley. Maybe only in the cutscenes.
Maybe.
Mm. So, Johnny? Are you still there? He ran away.
You scared him
curious
off.
if he's going to be in the open world. Come and defeat some bosses. And apparently the caravan. We could do the caravan now.
Yeah, let's do.
Why would they do that?
They sometimes sadly they listen to the wrong people. That's all I can think of.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if they were listening, they would have got rid of that whole knock off 10 extra lava fiends when you're doing brimstone. Because, man, is that annoying. Imagine if they continue to do that with all the bosses and we're trying to do boss runs. There's potential for people to have to knock out a bunch of ads at the end of it just in case we get through them really fast. So every time you go and do a boss run, you have to knock out a couple of ads as well. That'd be annoying.
I didn't care about
One
that.
isn't so bad. I do. I care. Because when I do a boss run, sometimes we knock them out really quick. We may not get the ads during the boss run. People can lose track of where they're going. If they're not grouped, I guess. It's not so much of a problem now with only one, but if they keep doing it for all of them, I'm not gonna like that.
So Cameron Summers did mention City of Heroes. That was before my time. I didn't get the chance to try it out. And I think there's like some fan servers that you can have access somehow, but I didn't bother to try that out. And to me, it solo looks weird. It looks a little too dated for me. So.
Fair enough. Have you played Kingdom of Amalur?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that.
Me too. I'm replaying it now.
It was fun.
Play it without doing the build that I normally do.
They were very ambitious, and sadly they were not able to quite get to their ambitions, and it did cost also a fortune. Like they went and hired R.A. Salvatore to read the story. The guy who wrote various D&D novels, especially those with Drizzt Do'Urden.
Mm.
So they went all in by hiring him to write as a writer. They hired. Is that the game also that George R. R. Martin worked on, or am I confusing it with something else?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, they had Todd McFarlane as the art director. So they really went all in to get some big names, but sadly that made the thing very expensive, and they were not able to make a profit.
Yeah, but I love that game. It's beautiful. The colors are so vibrant. I enjoy it. I do wish that the movement of my character that I'm playing was a little bit, I don't know, less wooden. But other than that, I don't have anything against it. I think it's really fun. I'm replaying it right now.
Been a while since I played it, so I don't remember the wooden movement, but it was a fun bit. It was a bit linear, but you can still explore a bit within that context.
Yeah, and the map was nice. I didn't mind the map.
The map was nice. The combat was nice. No, it was a fun game.
Yeah, I had fun with it too.
I got the remaster, and I didn't get the chance to replay it just yet. It's on the list
That's
of.
what I just started to replay. I always play either finesse or finesse and sorcery, and I'm trying to play it leaning into might, which is outside of my comfort zone. So that's a bit of fun.
Now I went full finesse when I played it.
Yeah, I started as full finesse, and then I incorporated the staff later. So my very first playthrough was full finesse. And it was fun. And it was daggers. Everyone who plays full finesse always says they're a bow. No, I was daggers. I would sneak up and stab him in the back.
Yeah. Although at some point I used the chakra.
Oh, I hate those.
I kind of had fun with those.
I like the Fey Blades. I like the spinning. The different movements that they had for the different weapons was really cool. Oh, somebody's sleepy. Is that multi or is that?
I would never be sleepy.
It's Blaze. He's all tired.
It has to be Blaze. It's always him.
I nearly called you by your real name then, Blaze.
Either he's sleepy or he's eating chips, or it's always him.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. I could go focus in chips.
What? I'm not doing anything. I have my mic off.
Too late.
Oh. Who yawned?
Not me.
It definitely wasn't me. I sound like a girl, so.
I won't trust what Johnny says.
yeah.
I think his
Neither
pants
would
are
I.
on. I think his pants are on fire.
yeah.
Well, it would be if I was on Johnny.
Who are you on at the moment?
Dude.
Doom? Yeah.
So Doom is your new Doom is your new favorite main.
So here's the thing, right? Johnny Blaze is already maxed. Well, not maxed out with elite gear or anything, but I mean, like he's at the end of the game. He has everything in the game. So it's like at this point, I was just looking for a side project that I can also main. So that's what I'm doing.
That's smart, you know, to focus on one and then move across instead of what I do, which is focus on 120 of them and, you know, have a big smattering of different characters who none of which are at the end. I was on Switch, but, you know, a few episodes have released since then, and now I'm no longer in Endgame, so.
I only keep 3 tunes, basically, in rotation for, you know, keeping up to date.
Nah.
Yeah.
So.
I think you just want to be Robert Downey Jr.
No.
I don't know, I like your sense of humor better.
You know what? One thing I think I would really like in this game, I know it's so small and so stupid, but it would be the face sculpting.
Oh, that would be... I would love that. One of the things I've said in this game quite a bit is that I really want Poison Ivy's face to be something that's available for my character, and not a mask. Like, I want to be able to put her face on my character. If we could sculpt the faces, I'd be really happy.
You're asking too much.
I am. I know it's never going to happen. Doesn't mean I don't want it, though. I'm going to want it anyway.
Well, at the very least,
things I like about Elder Scrolls.
At the very least, they could give us new skins. Like they could have, when we got the Joker time capsule, they could have given us some Joker skins. But
yeah,
no, that would have been too popular,
again,
I guess.
Wishful thinking. Yeah.
I mean,
Oops, there we go.
here's the thing. Have you not noticed that they have not been wanting to do Joker stuff since the last DLC?
Yeah, I hate that. I love the Joker stuff.
They probably see that as toxic or something.
See, but it's an interesting character to watch.
I mean,
That's
here's the
why
thing,
I went
think
down
about it.
Joker and Harley.
Think about it. In
Interesting.
today's society, all right, Joker is looked at as a very toxic male figure, rather than just being a normal comic book character.
Yep.
I mean, aren't all the villains in some way kind of toxic? And he's portrayed as a villain.
But
it's
it-
not like everyone's going to suddenly be
It's
like,
because of the
oh my
relationship with
goodness, I
Harley
want to
Quinn.
be like that. Sorry?
It's because the relationship with Harley Quinn.
See,
Guaranteed.
but that's what I like. It's
Oh, in part.
interesting to watch. I don't want that. I'm not going to suddenly become like Harley Quinn or anything. But it's an interesting thing to watch. That's why I enjoyed it. And the fact that it's changed and Joker's kind of been pushed out, I'm sad. I thought it was interesting, fascinating.
Like look at the Hulk. Even the Hulk somehow was too toxic, and they had to nerf him somehow.
I hate that.
Which makes like they're supposed to be World War Hulk, but how are they going to do that? They're so terrified to have an angry Hulk.
Yeah. It's kind of the whole thing. He gets angry. It's just a thing.
Nah, they don't.
Yeah,
Want
remember when he used to take down big giant motherships and level buildings and everything, and now in today's TV show there, She-Hulk, he just gets bodied by a freaking jeep.
Yeah. So let's go to the open world.
No? Yay! Open world time. Oh, I still right in that run. That was not a bad run for me. Nice! To someone who's like chatting away and half paying attention. No, I'm paying attention. I promise.
Zidakta says the villains are supposed to be toxic. Yeah, but nowadays the creators don't tell the difference between a character, and like they think if you make a bad character in a comic, that you're promoting that somehow.
It's so silly. It's really silly. I don't know. I really enjoy watching it. I think it's fascinating, interesting. Particularly the psychology of Joker and Harley, I think is interesting. But
So
why destroy something I was enjoying?
So currently we're in phase 2. So let's start with our friend Steppenwolf. We'll beat the snot out of Steppenwolf. And then we'll move on to the caravan, and we'll keep the evil dark side for last.
Sweet.
So, we're going to play Steppenwolf, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 times. So if somehow you guys are not here just yet, you can still come and join us. We'll stay here for a bit.
Yay!
So if you need to,
your character.
So if you need to defeat Steppenwolf, come and join us. Or if you need, if you want to get to try to get to defeat Steppenwolf at least a couple of times to get some of the defeats, come and join us too.
Where will we? Phase 2?
Phase 2, yes.
Sweet. I actually haven't done Steppenwolf this week, so this is working out quite convenient for me.
Did they buff him too?
Sorry?
I'm wondering if they
maybe.
buffed Steppenwolf. He seems to be more aggressive than
more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. He's doing a lot more damage.
There we go. I'm getting knocked a lot more than usual doing Steppenwolf, actually.
So wait, isn't Darkseid the nephew of Steppenwolf?
Yeah, something like that.
So why is Steppenwolf not more powerful than Darkseid then?
Not the kind of question you should be asking, because then we have to try to work out an answer that makes sense, and there isn't one.
I mean, I'm just looking at it as like a hierarchy of, like say a kingdom, for example, right? It wouldn't make sense for, like, I don't know, the grandchild to be the leader of the kingdom. It would make sense for like the grandfather or the father. You know what I mean? Like whoever's alive.
No, it happens. Sometimes in some context, sometimes the younger ones take over. Like look at Game of Thrones when the young wolf became the king of the North. Even though there were older men that had more experience than he had, that probably could have done a better job than he did, but the young wolf was the one in charge.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's got a point. He goes down the bloodline lineage of that particular family. Anyone who's like out, a first person of that family who is a cousin or an aunt or an uncle, there are secondary thoughts. So the babies are getting over before the older people based on lineage. Omega's crying. Why are you crying?
You make us so sad.
Where is the,
Sorry.
is nobody doing Brimstone?
Sorry?
Nobody want to do Brimstone while we're here?
Yeah, we'll go after.
Oh, well, we're gonna. I think Multi said he was gonna run it.
Oh, did I say Dark Side? I meant the Brimstone. Sorry. No, the why I had Dark Side on my mind.
I didn't even notice.
Come on, Johnny. You can solo Brimstone. You don't need us.
That's true. Yeah, you're amazing.
If I was on Johnny, sure.
Are you saying Doom is weaker than Ghost Rider? I find that.
What's your power set?
Quantum.
Oh, okay.
I know, it makes sense, right? The multiverse isn't very strong.
Yeah, this totally makes sense. No, now I feel bad. You're totally strong, Multi. I take it all back. There we go. I'm not yawning, I promise. I'm not bored, I'm just tired.
But you just got up.
I know, but I also didn't sleep well.
Okay.
So it was you that yawned earlier.
Sorry?
So it was you that yawned earlier, sorry.
No, it wasn't me that time. This one was definitely me, though. I would say if it was me.
I don't know.
So it's allergy season, and I have a breathing condition, so if allergies occur, my breathing condition can be agitated, and that means I can spend the night awake not breathing properly or coughing. So, good bit of fun that is. So I haven't had a particularly good sleep. I think I've had maybe a solid 3 hours, and then the rest of it was very broken. So, fun! Oh. There we go. Ah, darn it. I tried to time my uplink device at a good time, and I thought, no, he's staying still. We got him, and then he leapt onto someone else. Bad timing.
It happens.
Yeah. Hopefully not too often, but yes, it does. It's frustrating if I'm tanking, and I've pulled them into position, and I do my uplink device right where I am, and then they move anyway. Like, what's the point of being a tank if I can't hold you here?
Hey, Multi, did you hear about Henry Cavill?
What about him?
About him being in Star Wars?
Oh, I saw rumors about that, but I wouldn't trust those just yet.
I think it would be something he would do, to be honest. Like, that's a very Henry Cavill thing to do.
Yeah, but when's the next time they're going to make a Star Wars movie?
I mean, I can see it right now. Darth Cavill.
Oh, I could see that too, but right now Disney doesn't want to make Star Wars films anymore. They don't seem to be able to. They don't seem to know how to make a Star Wars film that will make money now. The only
Darth Cavill.
the only Star Wars film coming up, from what I understand, is the Mandalorian, and we've been hearing that for quite a while. So who knows what's going on with that?
But it's Darth Cavill.
Darth Cavill would be nice.
Let's go. My voice is doing something weird.
Is Darth Cavill better than Cavalrine?
I mean, I don't know. Is he force sensitive?
I don't know. Well, he does has heightened senses, oh.
You know, that reminds me of the Batman versus Darth Vader film that Bat in the Sun did.
Yeah.
There's a Batman versus Darth Vader film?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah, look it up. It's
oh my goodness.
It's by a YouTube group called Bat in the Sun.
Okay. I can't write that down. I once we're done, I'm gonna find that.
They have like a bunch of mini little films like that with like Wolverine versus Wonder Woman. They have Deadpool and Deathstroke. They have Deadpool and Batman. They have a bunch of different Batman ones.
They would call it the superpower beatdown, but they didn't do any of those in quite a while now, sadly.
Nah, see, here's the thing. I'm not gonna spread false information, but at this point, I think they're done with that. To be honest, I think because they've been talking a lot in the last like 2 or 3 years about doing a bunch of films.
Are they doing like a Kickstarter with is it Batman or Punisher? I forget.
They were supposed to be doing a bunch of different things, but it seems so fishy because by now something should have came out by now, and they just keep starting all these different votes and these different Kickstarters for different things. So at this point, I'm starting to think that they're starting to scam now. To be honest.
It's hard to trust Kickstarters.
So like I don't know what's going on. I don't want to say they are scamming because I don't know if they are, but it seems so fishy now. That's like I don't know. I just after 3 years of just talking about it, like if nothing's happened, I'm sorry, but I'm starting to doubt you. You know.
Come on, it must be COVID. Maybe it's COVID's fault.
No.
Come on, people keep on blaming COVID for everything now. Even though it was like 2, 3 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
Johnny disappear?
No, I just noticed that we're almost done with Steppenwolf, so we'll move on to the caravan afterwards.
Cool. Starboy is very intent upon doing brimstone.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah. Maybe he's got somewhere he needs to go and it's like the last thing that he needs.
What?
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Not you, talking about Starboy.
Oh.
He's been saying in the chat a couple of times in a row brimstone. And I was wondering if perhaps like they need to go and they want to get that done ASAP or something.
Oh, well, you guys are doing this. Really?
I can't tell what you're saying, Johnny. Suddenly you sound really weird.
Yeah, he does that sometimes.
Sounds weird? Oh.
Well, sometimes I don't know if he's mumbling or if his microphone is too far from his mouth or too close or into his mouth.
Into his mouth. He might be having the same issue I was having the last time that I was coughing. Every time it gets turned off,
Could be.
ends up resetting it and sounding different. But all I could hear was like a low grumbling sound. I think it was a voice, but I couldn't tell what he was saying. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough. Sometimes
Is that
they
better?
Just... Yes! That was English! Yay! Hi, Johnny.
Yeah.
Is that a different headset? Or microphone? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, where is everybody? I'm at Brimstone. I don't see anybody.
No,
We're
no,
at
we're
the
a convoy.
convoy.
Fine.
He sounds so happy about that.
No.
Our convoy is nearly at the portal.
Yeah, it's one of the complaints people have. Right now, they struggle to get
Where
it
is
before it
everyone?
reaches the portal.
You just block it. Block it with the body of your character and it won't go.
I don't even see anybody.
Apparently, even
at the
doing
convoy.
that sometimes doesn't work.
Are you in the same phase still, Johnny?
I found it.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Doom.
I really want to buy the name Doom or Doctor Doom. They're both available. Like, people have them, so they're not, like, invalid or anything. I really want
Yeah.
to buy them.
Okay, let's go see Brimstone before people have a heart attack. Oh,
I'll give them $4 billion for it.
for Brimstone?
For
No,
Doctor Doom or
hey,
Doom.
Doomsday. Yeah, sorry, for Doctor Doom. What am I saying? Doomsday.
Doctor Doom or Doom. 4 billion.
Yeah.
How much for Doctor Doomsday?
No.
Why not? It's a legit name. It was his name in the Amalgam universe.
It was my fault. I don't know why I said Doomsday. No, never mind. I like the name Godly Doom though. I think that works. I've never been one who was too fussed about the names of my characters though, obviously. I mean, I'm called something that has nothing to do with any actual
So
DC
here's the
character.
thing though, right?
Blah,
The
blah,
way
blah.
I look at it is this. If I were to not be in the league at all, alright? And I wanted to fool some people, alright? If I had a clean name like that, everybody would think it's legit.
Your main objective in getting a name like that is because you want to fool people.
Yes.
I think that's very telling about the person you are. Sounds like fun.
I mean, for Halloween, I just go and dress up as Michael Myers to scare people, not to get candy or anything, just to scare people.
Yeah.
So,
I don't go... Halloween isn't something that really happens here very much. It's only just recently, in the last couple of years, become something that's happening here. I think because of the internet, frankly. Just like Christmas sweaters are now available in Australia, even though it's like scorching summer during Christmas. But yeah, I would imagine it's the same in the US, that the people who actually go trick-or-treating are young children, isn't it? I don't think you qualify.
No, there's some older people that do trick or treat still.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I did not know that. As far as I knew, which, you know, limited knowledge because I'm in Australia and it's barely a thing, but as far as I knew, it was a child thing, not an adult thing.
Well, usually
You
there,
can go around and get free lollies.
usually there's like
adults.
usually there's like costume contests and bars and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I've heard
But
of that.
but there are still also people who go from door to door and get their candies.
Yeah, like me and my ex, we went to a club, and I was dressed as Batman, and she was dressed as Catwoman. So there's people who do this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this year there was especially a lot of teenagers, like 14, 15, 16, that went door to door.
I didn't realize teenagers did it. That's cool. It's just here I think it's just young children really. The closest thing I've ever gone to do with Halloween is someone had a Halloween themed 21st birthday, a friend of mine. I went to their party and I went as a vampire and it was awesome. And I met up with a group of other people who also dressed as vampires and we sat together. It was fun. I don't think I've ever dressed up as a DC character, but also there's not really a reason for me to dress up or cosplay where I am and with my life.
What I'm gonna do because here's the thing, right? The way I look at it is this: is that getting costumes is an investment for Comic-Con, for parties and events, and for Halloween, right? So it's got multiple purposes for it, right? So my idea, because this year out for Halloween, I did Michael Myers, scare some people, and then next year I'm gonna do Michael Myers again, but it's gonna be different. I'm gonna be in an orange jumpsuit, that's gonna have like bloody hand marks on it, and it's gonna have like it's gonna have the inmate number B666, and I'm gonna try to put some fake barbed wire all over the costume to make it look like he just climbed a fence.
Just before we continue,
Hilarious. And creepy.
I keep getting a message, chat disconnected, successfully connected, chat disconnected. So if somehow we get disconnected, sorry guys, nothing I can do about that. But it seems to be okay right now.
I'm seeing
If the
this.
chat disconnects, does that mean the video stops streaming or does it keep streaming?
Well, I'm worried that it's telling me that because it might be on the verge of maybe crashing or something. So, like last time.
Yeah.
Ageless is asking when is the Outsiders event, and we should have about 2 weeks left, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wow.
Can
Yeah,
can
I think it was till the 2nd, right?
something like that, yeah.
Yeah. They got 4 weeks worth. Oh.
Oh, so you did get your
Hello,
emote.
Brimstone.
I did. I had to beat an old lady with a stick and get some dirt in her eyes.
How much did you pay for it?
300?
On the broker?
Yeah.
I'm a bit surprised. I thought it'd be more expensive than that. Although I didn't check lately, so maybe I should check.
The broker's been odd with the prices on the US server recently, I feel. But, I mean, I don't have a really good gauge for it because I haven't been on here as long as everyone else. But
here's the thing.
broker prices on here, things
I
seem to
got
be
it.
really cheap all of a sudden.
After I got it, I ended up getting it in the capsule 3 times after.
That happens.
Like right after, I'm like, oh, okay.
So-
So I get the rare 3 times in a row.
So you saved one for me?
No. So
Ah,
no.
you're so mean.
You don't have it yet?
No.
Well, you could show it off.
Nah, I don't care. I don't even have the Bat 1, the Bat 2C, or the Deadpool comic reading. Like, I'm not going to farm for 500 million for those. I don't really care. Worst comes to worst, in 3 years, I'll get them from Booster Gold. If I really want them.
See, I only wanted this one out of all the emotes. It was pretty cool. To me, so.
Let's do Brimstone one more time.
I'm glitched. I don't know if I'm glitching your end, but I'm glitched on my side. Like
Yeah,
I
you're
can't move.
stuck. Yeah, you're stuck in position casting at nothing because Brimstone's down. That happens to me with my heat
Oh,
vision
there you go.
sometimes. Just stuck.
I'm
Oh,
good
there's
now.
Ah, you can move!
we have Blue Beetle over here.
There's somebody with the actual full name with the space.
Yeah,
in
he's right
between.
here.
No, not that one.
Yeah, I
There's the one
saw.
with that has a space. Really cool.
Alpha, I'm getting private message from Alpha. I just need to say I'm not sure what you mean. I'm really sorry. I'm not understanding. I would message back, but I don't know what to say except that I'm not sure what you mean. Hey, at least my little chat thing went through. That's good. Oh, so after we've done Brimstone, are we going back to do Convoy or anything else? Or are we done after that one?
We'll be done for tonight. It's been
Sweet.
2.5 hours. That's
We need
enough.
3.5 hours.
Oh, time for lunch. I didn't even have breakfast. I'm
I
hungry.
have 225 here.
Beautiful. Some people have such good styles. Ugh. Oh, I just realized I said that while I'm looking at yours, Johnny. Which I should
Thank you.
recognize because I've seen all your styles. You look great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just keeps getting better.
The lighting looks weird on this one though. I'm not gonna lie.
The what?
And what does?
The lighting.
I
Looks
like
a
the lighting in
little-
here.
It just looks weird on this style.
Yes, it does.
A little bit.
That's better.
Yeah, I like the green. I normally solo Brimstone, but not on this console. I'm curious if this character could solo him. Probably.
Next
You
time
need
we'll
to have very high level artifacts on here to do soloing if you're a fire character.
next time we'll let you do it and we'll watch.
I'm thinking of making switching Doom to fire. To be honest.
You love fire!
Well, I mean, it'd be just as simple as me wolf packing all my artifacts over. So.
Oh yeah, true. But then you're playing the same build twice. Is that still fun?
It's because he's used to
Kind of.
playing easy mode, so now he's struggling with Quantum.
How dare you! It's not easy mode. It's just better than everyone else mode.
Oh, now I see. Guys, I see some chat on my left screen, but I don't see it when I look at my other screen. So as I mentioned, I did get some message chat disconnected, then successfully connected, but I don't see any more of your chats, guys. So if you guys are chatting and I'm not answering, it's quite simply because I just don't see your chat. So sorry about
You
that.
see this
As
one?
far as I know.
I'm sending you one right through. Did you get that one?
Oh, now I got Russell Joy who says I. But here I see like Z Dacta, same with Magic's Champion. I see that on my right screen, but I don't see that on my left screen somehow in the chat.
Your chat is through Johnny from me, so if there's chats that we need to read through, I can find them. But it seems like you can too, Multi, just not while we're playing through. Is that right? Because it's on one screen but not on the other.
Well, we're about done anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
All right. So how's the legends? Right.
Well, I'll pick up my missions, my rewards first because I always forget.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Oh no, there's a delay in the chat. Now I see Ageless. When does the event end? Okay, there's a pretty big delay. But there's a whole bunch of the
that's
chat.
huge delay.
Okay, yeah, there's a pretty big delay.
Mm. That's it for running content, I think.
Yeah, we're done. We're done like dinner.
Sweet.
Ah,
That was fun. I have a sore thumb. from all that button pressing. I have a habit of like tapping an ability until it goes through instead of waiting for one to finish and then tapping, which is how I used to play, because it just gives me that little bit of extra speed. I don't know that it's worth it because now my thumb's tired.
Yeah, I do that too. I like while I wait for the cooldown, I press 1, 2, 3, and then when it comes back, I press it
It
again.
hits immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. That's exactly what I do.
You're slow.
Nice. Did multi disappear? Oh no, that's multi.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Are you so mean to me? So that's going to be pretty much it.
You.
Too late.
Not me.
I agree.
So, what's coming up? I guess the next event we will have, like, we should have the Outsider event for the next 2 weeks still. Then after that, we'll have the Halloween seasonal. If you don't know, the Halloween seasonal, the Christmas seasonal. In case you don't know, I already made a video about the Christmas seasonal. Our friend the Shadow Lady also just made a video about the Christmas seasonal. So if you are curious to see what the new rewards will be this year, you have a couple of videos you could watch. And of course, our friend Johnny
I'm really
has.
impressed with everything.
It's I forget, what did we get? We got a material that is supposed to be like a sweater material. I'm not too crazy about it.
It also doesn't flow correctly on different items of armor. It'll go sideways on one and then the right way on others, which is annoying.
Yeah, even if we
What
get
about
even if we get two pieces of style that matches, somehow the material doesn't match when you use it, so it's a bit messed up, I
Annoying.
guess.
Yeah.
Annoying will do.
Yeah. There's the Killer Frosted hairstyle.
Yeah. There's a few ice statues.
Yeah, 2 trees that are snowy. I love the trees. I think they're really pretty, especially the bent one. Oh, and there's the Iron Man helmet. What was that called? Mech something?
Yeah, make something. I guess the best
Yeah.
thing is the Larfleeze headpiece
Oh, it is, yes.
and the Orange Lantern accessory. So if you have an Orange Lantern, you're going to have a few new things for your character. But yeah, most of the rewards, I can't say those are very impressive. But sadly, it's pretty much been par for the course. The past season, the seasonal for the past for quite some time don't have a lot of rewards, and in some cases we're lucky to even get base items. Like the summer seasonal, we didn't have base items, so at least we should be grateful. The statues look nice enough, so I could see people use those statues in their lairs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be using the trees. You'll see
me
why.
too. Yeah, you said. I'm so curious what you're doing with them. It sounds like you have a big plan.
I do.
Nah, no trees for me.
I love
So
them.
so I still get a message.
Good too.
So I still get the message, chat disconnected, successfully connected. So before everything crashes and we break the internets and YouTube, I guess we're gonna call it quits. So any last words, Shadow Lady? Anything you want to plug? Anything you're working on right now that people should expect soon?
My next video coming out should be Raven related. But other than that, just thank you for having me. It was fun. Really good run.
Any last word, Johnny?
No, just as always, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate it, and have a good weekend. We'll see
So
you later.
guys, thank you for those that came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us, and thanks to everyone who watched the stream. You guys are awesome. So next week it will be Evil Friday. So if you have an evil villain, prepare your evil villain, and next week we'll try to play some missions. We'll probably play whatever outsider missions we have next week, and probably again the Harley Quinn mission. We'll see how things go. And that's pretty much it. So guys, have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.
Leave a like.